Max broadcast is like 8 hours. Crazy.
Yeah, I know it can go a long time. Hold up. Yeah, I just got it from your thing.
Awesome. And we're live.
We're live. Woo! Only two of us right now.
Only two of us right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait till like more people get in.
All right.
Oh, I should probably announce it on Facebook too that we're live now.
Oh look, I'm at the I'm on the thumbnail for your live stream.
Oh, that's
I'm looking
nice.
like. Let me pull this thing.
Your face would get more views.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Cool in here. Hey, Leon 120 ml. He's on.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right.
Yeah.
Leon, just hold on there. I'm gonna post the live stream on Facebook first, then we're gonna do our introduction. We're gonna wait for you to come in.
Yep. Yeah. So hopefully, Ashton and Manny should be joining us towards the tail end of this live stream. Hopefully, they got other things going on.
Yeah, they're not done with their date yet.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that's right.
Oh man.
Hey, what's up, Keith? How's it going, man? Right. Right, posting this.
Hey, you guys can start asking questions because we're gonna do question and answering first.
Yeah, we're gonna start off
to kill some time while we wait for the other two to come in. So.
That's right. Yeah, so ask some questions now. We'll hopefully just get a rapid fire Q&A to start off. Let's see. While there's nobody, here we go. Oh, Jay Royal in the house. What's up, man?
Jay Royal, always repping.
Always doing that work up in Canada up there.
Yeah.
We could start off too if you wanted to, just with sense of the day, just while some more people come in too.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So my sense of the day today was actually Prada alum.
Prada alum.
Yeah, I bought Jets today along with that other product.
Nice.
I went and bought Prada fragrances.
Yeah, aka Jeremy's favorite Prada, more than likely.
Yeah, Jeremy's new favorite office fragrance.
Yeah, he's been repping that thing hard.
He is, and it's good. It's good. I like it. I do like it. It's a really office safe fragrance.
Yeah.
I don't think it's special for any other occasion though. It's just an office fragrance.
Yeah, definitely. For me, like this isn't what I wore today, but Dior Homme Eau, I get a really similar vibe to Prada along with that. This is a little bit more, has a little more going on. It's not as like clean, but overall I get a pretty similar vibe. What I wore today, this morning anyway, was Guerlain Homme. Really nice mojito scents. I don't know if you ever tried this one, but it's really inexpensive, and man, I love this. I'm going to be reviewing it pretty soon. So good. Really refreshing. It was like 90 here today, but you're saying it's about 100 in Vegas, so I shouldn't be talking.
It's 100 dry. Dude, I wish it was 90.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. I've not actually tried that Guerlain Homme.
No?
Yeah. I forgot if I tried it. I don't think I've tried it yet.
Yeah, it's really good. I know you don't like them, fresh scents, but it's got this really nice depth to it, surprisingly, for a mojito type of a scent. It's really good. Let's see. I see some people in the comments saying some scents of the day. We got John Barbados, artisan. Okay.
John Barbados. I love John Barbados. I just wish it lasts longer.
Yeah. Don't we all?
We all do. They make good designer level fragrances.
Yeah, and like their heavier ones, Dark Rebel Rider, those can smell beastly. If they would last, 6 or 7 hours at least, I'd be happy. But man, they don't last that much.
Sad.
And also, I'm wearing this right now. It's my sample of Amongst Waves that Daniel Gallagher sent me. So Gallagher, hopefully you'll be watching this one, Daniel, pretty soon. But
how is that?
It's really good, dude. It smells like exactly like juicy fruit gum. If you've ever had that before, exactly.
Yeah, I've had that. Oh, that's not bad.
It's really interesting. Yeah, it's sweet melon vibe, and it's like I don't know, but it's really good. And actually, it's a pretty good performer too. So I'm enjoying that one.
Oh. I've not tried anything from Daniel Gallagher. Daniel, if you're in the house, right here.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed it. He sent me bergamot right here a little while ago, and I really like it too. It's a nice, fresh, clean. His bottles are really nice too. I like them a lot. Yeah, bergamot's good though.
Daniel, I need some fresh fragrances.
Right. Now in Vegas, he needs to get some freshness on him right now.
Still not used to it, man. I'm used to like 60-degree summer.
Yeah, right.
I'm not used to this 100-degree summer.
That's like my winter here, pretty much, hardly. Yeah.
It's like
I see somebody was wearing Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540.
Oh man,
Highballer with that one.
Okay, guys, we're gonna talk about Baccarat Rouge later on in this live stream, so I can't give my thoughts yet. So yeah,
gotta stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. Let's see if there's any questions already.
Let's see, what do you think of Bergamot Noir? I'm assuming Bergamot's Noir.
Bergamot. Yeah.
Yeah. That one's interesting. It's like smoky, dark. I have a sample of that one too that I sent me. And yeah, it has a little bit of the underlying freshness from the original bergamots, but I really do enjoy it. I think for summer nights, maybe in the fall, for a sort of fresh, smoky scent, I think it's pretty nice, and it is very strong as well.
Yeah, I've not tried Bergamot Noir, so I can't give my thoughts on that.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of reviews saying that it's very, very smoky, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. That smokiness is just done perfectly. Not overly like interlude man smoke, but it's just enough to, do some stuff with it.
I'll probably have to try that one someday. I like heavy scent. That's
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Molecule 01?
Ooh.
Molecule 01.
Ooh. The king of layering fragrance, apparently, whatever you want to call that. I mean, like, I don't know. It's interesting. The concept behind it is definitely weird. It being like a fragrance that you just spray on and it just kind of comes and goes. I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't own it. I feel like I tried it one time and it wasn't too impressed by it. I know it's getting a lot of hype right now, but I don't know. What do you think about it, man?
For me, like, from a fragrance lover's perspective, I like smelling what I'm wearing. And I don't really smell anything from Molecule 1. Like, I know it comes and goes, like you said, but, like, to me, I just like to be able to, like, smell myself as I'm walking around. It makes me happy as, like, a fragrance enthusiast. I just like to have scent around me throughout the day. But with that, it just doesn't do it for me. So I guess it gets good compliments. I don't know. I've never tested it that far.
Mm-hmm.
But personally, I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather wear something else during the summertime.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many better options for summer than that one.
I don't know about layering it though, because I've never layered it either. That might be like the best option if you're gonna use it. Use it for layering, maybe.
I mean, like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of just layering fragrances in general. I feel like they should be made to be worn by themselves. But
I don't ever layer fragrances. I only layer one pair of fragrance. That is Venetian Bergamot with Neroli Portofino.
Yeah, I mean, see, I can see that too, because it's like the Tom Ford private blend. That's sort of like meant to be blended because it's like the blend, I can see that, definitely.
Yeah, and Neroli Portofino, you wear it alone, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, nothing. Yeah. So, Zahaf, I hope you're pronouncing your name right, asking what to think about Montserrat Citra Poisé, and I actually just wore it a couple of days ago, and it is really good. It's a creamier version, sort of Aventus to me, I guess. It's got the fruitiness, the cedar, the woods, and I got a compliment with it when I went bowling that night. So that was good, and it has really good performance too. So for summer nights, it's really solid.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've not tried any Montserrat fragrances, so
Ooh, they got like 100 of them. They got 1,000 of them.
I know, there's so many. Like, and Montals too. Like, I don't know which one to try first. There's too many.
I think they're the same though, aren't they? I mean, aren't they made by the same?
I think they're the same company.
Yeah.
So they have many fragrances.
I know, it's impossible to keep track of them. And their names are ridiculous too. Montal is Oud anything.
Oud everything. Yeah.
Oud all
Candy, Oud. They're gonna make the vet Oud soon, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's see what else we got here.
Let's see. You guys ask some questions. We need questions. We need to.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about MFK Grand Soir?
Ooh, I feel like I tried that when I went to a Neiman Marcus, I want to say, but I can't remember anything about it, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure I tried it.
Okay.
No help.
Yeah. No, that's fine, dude. Like, I don't think I can remember like half the stuff I smell either.
Yeah,
I smell
right.
so much every time I go. But Grand Soir, from what I remember, is an amber vanilla, and to me, there's a lot of better amber vanillas out there, which are like the legendary amber vanilla,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Because like Anik Goutal's Amber Sauvage, it's a sleeper for sure. It's
Hmm.
probably the most unique amber vanilla. It has a fiery kind of opening, which I just seriously love. Another one, if you like the Grand Soir, there's another one called Absolute Aphrodisiac that Jeremy Fragrance touched on way back in the day.
That's right. I
Uh,
remember that one.
yeah, that one is an amber vanilla and musk. So it's a very musky,
Dirty.
dirty
Yeah, that's
vanilla,
right.
like you said. But there's also sweet amber in it too, if you like that. So I highly recommend those two: Anik Goutal's Amber Sauvage and Absolute Aphrodisiac.
Nice. Yeah, I would have to get those. Yeah, I'm gonna try those out definitely. See someone ask, what is your top 3 Angel Men flankers? For me, I don't own any of the flankers like outright, but I smell pretty much most of them. I would say number 1 probably Pure Havana. I like the cherry, the tobacco that it has. Number 2 Pure Malt, and number 3 probably the new Pure Tonka. I want to say those are probably my 3. Yeah.
Okay. My favorite Amen flankers has to be Ultra Cess is my number 1 favorite. Love Ultra.
Okay. Ultra Zest, the creamsicle.
Ultra Cess. I also like Pure Havana, of course. Pure Havana is legendary.
Yeah.
I think the third one that I do like, man, it's a toss up between Pure Wood and Pure Malt. Pure Wood to me smells like, I think I might actually like Pure Wood more because Pure Malt does give me a headache sometimes.
Yeah.
Pure Wood is like remember wood shop class in high school? Like you smell that like dusty wood shavings kind
Yep,
of
sawdust that would get all up in your nose.
sawdust. Yeah, like it smells exactly like sawdust and wood shavings. It's actually very, very nice. I would wear that with a suit.
Huh.
But yeah, that's probably one of my other favorite ones.
Interesting. Let's see what else. I'll reopen the page here real quick.
What is your favorite fun, playful fragrance? Oh.
Ooh. Is fun, playful fragrance. So like, just because it's summer right now, probably First Instinct, Abercrombie and Fitch. I mean, it's got the melon in there, very youthful, very young, kind of playful. Doesn't take itself too seriously. So for right now, for summer, probably First Instinct, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. My favorite. That's a nice one too. I like the opening a lot on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice one. On my skin though, I have like a cursed kind of dry skin, so it does not last, or it doesn't even project off me. That's
Really?
but I do like it. Yeah. My playful fragrance has to be Ultra Cess. It's the most playful fragrance in my collection, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's bright, summery, and it's, I don't know, it's just fun. Like you can't be sad wearing Ultra Cess.
Yeah.
You know, I can't imagine a sad, introverted person wearing Ultra Cess. You have to be like fun, energetic to wear it. So it's my most playful one.
Definitely. Let's see what we got. It says, if I have Amwash Reflection Man, do I need Tom Ford Oud Wood? Actually, those are both really good formal fragrances. I mean, probably not, because they could both suit the same purpose. Maybe, I mean, both for kind of all year round. One could, could be for your formal wear, but they're definitely different enough that if you're a collector and if you wanted to own both of them, you could definitely do that. They're both awesome in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Bradley. If you're looking for purely a suit fragrance and you already own one of them, you don't need to own the other one. But if you are, they're very different. Let's just say that they're completely different fragrances. And to me, you can own both if you like both of them.
Yeah.
Reflection Man is definitely more versatile though. You can use Reflection Man in every single situation imaginable. But Oud Wood really works well in like a more dressed up occasion. So you can maybe save Oud Wood for special occasions like those and wear Reflection Man on the daily, if that's what you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. This isn't a fragrance question, but what do you think about that McGregor Mayweather fight coming up here?
I want to see Mayweather get his ass kicked. Sorry,
Dang.
excuse my language, guys. I think we're all adults here. Yeah, like just like 5-year-old watching our live stream.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I want to see him get his ass kicked. Really, like I personally don't like the dude. He seems really douchey.
Yeah, he's
I
very
want to see him like put into place.
yeah,
And
I can see that.
this is like he's 49-0. At last I've heard, my buddy told me.
Yep.
If he won this one, it's his 50th fight. So if he loses this one, it's gonna haunt him for like the rest of
Forever
his life, dude.
for his career. Yeah. I mean,
Like,
if he
almost
goes
at
50-0,
50-0,
yep, he's gonna quit as soon as he goes 50-0. I can already tell because that's like a really good number to end on.
Yeah.
They're gonna get paid
I
so
hope
much.
he loses. I just hope he loses.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pay for it, but I might go somewhere that has it. It's like August 26 or something like that, or I don't even know.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. Let's see. Got questions we got up in here. We'll be starting some topics pretty soon. I think we just want to get some more questions for a little bit of time.
Let's take a couple more, and then we'll just go ahead and start.
Yeah.
What cologne would Obama wear?
Ooh, he doesn't have his own fragrance like Trump, right? I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Huh. What cologne
would Obama wear?
would Obama
Interesting
wear?
one.
Let me think about that. Something, I have no idea. I feel like he would wear something like Dolce & Gabbana the One, maybe? The Eau de Parfum? That's Eau de Toilette, but I don't know. I feel like that would fit his character pretty good. It's kind of fun, relaxed, yet still in control.
Yeah, true. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
That
Off the
works.
top of my head.
Yeah. Huh.
That's interesting.
That's tough. I can't think of any. Like, you picked a really good one. I think I can see him wearing maybe something along the line of man, this is really tough.
Yeah.
It's super tough.
It's like it's easy to pick up a fragrance for our own character, but it's like hard for other people's character.
For Obama of all people.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait. What president was he again? Was he like the 40? I should know this. It's bad, but like one of the Lalabos, it's like a number, so maybe he would wear that number. I don't know like how many Lalabo numbers there are, but yeah.
I feel like he has charm to him too. He's a really great speaker. He has charm. The One is probably the best fragrance that fits that. It's a great pick. If I had to pick, it'd probably be the One too. I can't think of anything else that's charming, playful, but also, like you said, in control at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's
thanks, Casey. One. Yeah, 44th president. That's what I was thinking. So, what's that? Lalabo something 44. I know there's something like.
It's like Elang. I think
something like that. But that wouldn't fit him at all.
No, that would not. No. Okay, what?
What's the most expensive fragrance you can think of? Like some kind of Clyde Christian or something ridiculous like that. Some kind of exclusive.
Oh, dude. I have you beat on this one for sure. So.
What is it?
You're going with Clyde Christian, right?
Yeah.
I have a fragrance brand that's just very like ridiculously expensive, and to be honest, I don't really get why it's that expensive. But a bottle is around $5,000.
What? What brand is this?
Nadia C. They use very I guess they say they use very rare oils, like hard to find, super rare oils. And I think it's pure oils, like all natural pure oils.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I really don't know how to describe those. But they're $5,000 plus. Very expensive fragrances.
They better be like, see, and that's the funny part. Knock the Voyager here will probably give me more confidence in that. $12 I got that for. That's the funny part.
Yeah. It's like you're paying for ingredients that you really don't know how much it's actually worth. But I've smelled them. They're nice. They're definitely unique. Like I've not smelled anything like them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if $5,000.
That's so steep. I would. No.
Yeah, no, that's very.
Pay off my car loan or buy this fragrance. Tough.
Buy a used car.
Right, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I see a couple people asking in the comments what happened to Gents Scents, Manny, Cascade Scents. They are currently on Busy
They're
at
on,
the moment. Yeah.
yeah, they're on a date.
That's what
They're
we're
at
saying.
the Cheesecake Factory, having
Yeah.
a nice romantic time.
Hopefully they should
They'll
be on
be
the
back
entree by
after
now. Yeah.
Do you guys have a celebrity fragrance you like, love, or recommend? It's a good topic because they're usually
Ooh.
cheapies, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Do I even own a celebrity fragrance? Like that is actually good. I don't even know, to be honest.
I have one that is very I've liked for a while. It's actually my little brother's favorite cologne, and this one is called David Beckham's Signature, and it's very
That's
cheap,
right.
and you can find it for $12 on Fragrantica. The
Yeah.
best way to describe it is it smells very similar to First Instinct by Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yep.
It came out way before First Instinct.
Okay.
It's like a lighter, more bright version of First Instinct.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Mine would probably
nice
be
melon vibe fragrance.
like if you call this a celebrity, Michael Jordan Legends. It's probably one of the only celebrity fragrances that I own, and it's just sort of like a dumbed down, watered down version of Bond Number 9, New Harlem. Got that kind of coffee syrupy vibe, but I mean it's pretty good. Just gets some good reactions too. And saw someone asked earlier, I think it was Kyle or something like that, asked best winter fragrance for under $100. Probably this one, 1821, Man-Made Sweet Tobacco Spirits. If you can still find this, I think for under $100, I would really suggest looking at it. It's a beast.
I want one.
Dude, I can send you samples of this all day, man.
Oh, I have a sample of it, dude.
Oh yeah,
I
the
want a
bottle.
bottle now because I got a sample of it just because of like you guys is like hype over it.
Yeah, so good, man. Like honey bombshell. It's awesome. Love that.
My answer to that is gonna be a little more generic. His is definitely more interesting, but my pick would be Valentino Uomo Intense. It's under $100.
Yep.
It's very, very great. If you like compliments, it will get you compliments. If you like DHI, it depends. Like how much do you like DHI? If you're a true fan of DHI, you're not gonna like this one.
Yeah.
It has a different vibe. It's not as smooth, but like if you just like the iris, like that kind of DNA in general, you might really enjoy Valentino Uomo Intense. Just try it out. I've had really great experience with it. I hated it at the beginning, but I grew to love it a lot the more I wear it. So definitely give that a try.
PUI gets a heart.
It's definite heart, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Will Silver Mountain Water get me laid? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, dude. It will get you laid. I'm not sure by who.
Could be important.
If you keep wearing it eventually.
True. Bound to happen. Definitely.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Is it still worth buying? Nautica Voyage. I heard it's been reformulated. I have like I guess the reformulated version. I got this in 2015, but I still get like 6, 7, 8 hours out of it with very good projections. So I would still say yes for the cheap price tag that it is, especially if you need something in your collection as well. So I think it could be good with that.
Very, very true. I agree with that. For the price, you really cannot go wrong.
It's impossible.
You cannot. Yes, it's impossible to go wrong. It's not like it's $100 and it got reformulated. You know, it's $20.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a fresh one, that's one of the best cheapies out there. I think there's one question addressed to me. It says, "How are you liking Al Contrario?" It's amazing. It's a hazelnut fragrance.
Hazelnut.
It smells amazing.
Sounds good.
It's a nutty gourmand. It's great. Yeah, I love it.
Is it similar to a Valentino Uomo a little bit, the original? Because I know that has like a hazelnut vibe to it.
Man. Oh, I have to go and revisit that. That's a good question. I'll revisit it, and I think I'll come back and answer it on the next live stream or something like that.
Yeah.
But definitely. Yeah. We have time for I think one or two more questions before we start the actual topic.
All right. Yeah. Good. Is it still worth buying Tom Ford private blends? I heard they've been reformulated and they don't last very long anymore. I think some of them have been reformulated. It's so hard to tell these days what has and what hasn't because I hate how fragrance companies do that, just that under the table stuff. Although, next thing you know, fragrance is so weak. It's not like it used to be. But I would say, like the Tom Ford Normal Portofino collection. A lot of those, pretty much every single one has less than average performance, but Tobacco Vanille, Tuscan leather, those heavy hitters like that, those will still get very good performance, I think, for almost anybody. So I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah.
To me, in the topic of performance and everything, like gotta be honest here. How many times do you wear fragrances and you try to smell and like actually just wear it casually, and you try to smell it 5 hours in? Like you just forget that you wore a fragrance this morning, you know? Like the performance for me doesn't not really matter. As long as I can smell it for the first like 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours, I'm pretty happy with it, you know? It doesn't have to last 8, 9, 10 hours for me, because by that time I want to put something else on, because I have a lot of fragrances and I want to wear a lot in one day. But that's just me. Is it worth buying the private blends? Buy them online, man. They're cheap online.
Discounts.
Don't ever buy them like full. That's ridiculous amount full.
Yeah.
Like they go like join Facebook groups. If you're not in the Facebook groups, a lot of people will let go of Tom Ford for like 120, 130 for the 50 ml, and that's really worth it. Sometimes like the most expensive ones on discounters would probably be Oud Wood, which is usually around 180. But other than that, man, they're around like 130, 140. They're very cheap. Yeah, don't buy retail, and it'll be worth it. It's still worth it. They're very unique fragrances.
Jay Royal says Black Afghano is really the only good gin scent. That is definitely true. I mean, you want something light and inoffensive in the gin. Black Afghano just fits that bill perfectly.
Yeah, totally. Everyone go buy Black Afghano now.
It's a cheapie too. I mean, my goodness, like the value is insane.
let us know how your experience with Black Afghano is at the gym. We'll pick the best experience. Give you a shout out.
Definitely. Let's see. All right. Want to do one more? Then we'll probably start on the.
Yep.
Let's see.
This is a very easy one. How many 100 ml bottles have you actually gone through completely?
0. Probably 0 for a long time.
None. I've never finished 100 ml. I've only finished one bottle. That was 50 ml. I've never finished 100.
Yeah. Like I see some, I watch some like other collection videos and stuff like that, especially from female, not even reviewers, but just female like channels, and they'll have like a fragrance video, and they like, oh yeah, it's like my 3rd bottle of so and so in like 1 year. I'm like, what? And they have like 20 other bottles. I'm like, how many sprays do you spray at once? It's got to be like 20, because there's no way you can go through like a giant bottle of this heavy scent that quickly unless you're spraying like everywhere.
Heavy,
yeah. So I'm like,
they probably respray, like reapply a lot throughout the day as well. So fragrances, like, to me, like, I don't know how many sprays that you wear, but I wear at minimum 5 sprays. Like minimum for me is 5. Because
like,
it just doesn't project otherwise for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess like it's usually with lighter summery scents. I've gone 6, 7, 8 sprays, especially if I'm outdoors. But for most average, I'll probably go 3 or 4. Yeah, I've had some times where I've just gone too much, and it's projected too much before. So I got to be careful, especially if I'm around a lot of people too. I won't go more than like 2 or 3. That's true.
Aventus story, never.
Oh again. Aventus story.
But I do have some heavier winter fragrances that I don't do 5. I'll do like 2 or 3 of those. But there's those select few. Most of the time I would do 5 sprays. That was almost all my stuff. And even if that, man, I still don't run out of anything.
Yeah, right. I know, that's the crazy thing. Like, you think you go through these bottles fast, but I mean, it takes a long. I've had a couple of these bottles for a while, and I've barely made a dent in them at all.
Definitely.
And like the more I get, the more I less aware of that. I guess if that makes sense. So it's losing battles sometimes. So.
Yep. All right. I think we're gonna save these questions for the end of the live stream. Now we're gonna get into our topics, and those 2 are not here yet, so we're just gonna start. And our first topic of today is gonna be new releases, and these are the new releases that you guys that are already out, so you guys can go out and try them. The first one is Oud Mineral by Tom Ford. It's out.
Yes.
I've tried it yesterday, so it's
Ooh.
out at selected stores.
Nice.
So Bradley, have you
So-
tried this one, or what do you think of it?
I have not, but when I go up to New York this Saturday, that's definitely one I'm going to be on my radar to test right there. Is that Kool-Aid, man? Is that
Yeah,
Kool-Aid? Nice.
I think so.
Yeah.
It has some. It's not Kool-Aid.
No, okay. Like, I don't know what you think about it, but from the notes, it looked like oud and aquatic notes and sea salt, and like for some reason, I thought it would smell a little bit similar to Costa Azzurra, because I know Costa Azzurra has the saltiness, has the seaweed, the driftwood, and I get like a little bit of a darkness underneath there. So I was thinking it might smell similar to that. I don't know if you've ever tried that one, but what do you think about that one?
Oud Mineral. I can see why. Like, looking at the notes, I can see why that would come up.
Yeah.
But it smells different from Costa Azzurra. It's take the woody notes. I don't want to say the oud because it's barely any. Take the woody notes from oud wood and add like salty sea notes onto it. That's about it. That's how it is. To me, it's a very nice suit scent. It's a safe suit scent as well. So even if the people who don't like oud wood or the stronger fragrances, or the stronger ones from the Tom Ford line, they'll probably enjoy this one, because my little brother, he doesn't like fragrances as much as I do. He doesn't like anything heavy. He likes only freshies.
Yeah.
He enjoys Oud Mineral. So I think it's safe, like very, very safe for just the general public to wear.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for a nice suit scent that's an alternative to Oud Wood, Oud Mineral it's a nice one. I wouldn't say it's a great one yet because I've never tested out that far, but it's a nice one for sure.
As somebody say, Oud Mineral is terrible. And like I've been reading through on some Fragrantica, and people are like, it's, I don't know, a lot of mixed opinions on that one seemingly.
I think a lot of people have like too high of an expectation time for news. I was like, don't have expectations, man. Take it for what it is.
And like, what do you expect sometimes too when you got oud and you got like aquatic notes? Like those are the polar opposites. So yeah, I guess on some people it could just not
strange.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I didn't hate it. I liked it. So
cool. I'll definitely have to try that one out.
All right, next one is a mojito fragrance that I really, really love. So Saint Julep by Imaginary Authors. Yeah.
That is again one that I have not freaking tried yet.
Bradley, if you want to try anything from this, Saint Julep, dude.
Like I feel like that would fit me perfectly because I love those mojito scents, and like I was looking at the notes, it's got the mint, got the tangerine, I think it's in the sugary notes, a little bit of booziness, and like it sounds amazing. I really, really want to try that. I was hoping Josh would send me a sample, but I might have to go get one.
Buy a bottle.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Sweet mint, dude. It's sweet mint. So imagine Jean-Paul Gaultier Popeye, but a niche version of it. It's very good. It definitely lasts longer than Popeye, so don't worry about that. Popeye lasts like crap on me. But Saint Julep lasts a lot better. And it just smells incredible. It's one of those fragrances that it was love at first sniff for me. I smelled it and I was like, I need a bottle of this like ASAP.
Well,
it's very, very good.
Yeah, I'll definitely get my hands on that. I had a chance when I was up in Cleveland. They have a little place called Indigo Perfumery. I don't know if anybody in the audience is from that area, but I stopped by there, but they're closed. I went on the 4th of July thinking that they might be open, but they were closed. And I think they were closed on Mondays for some reason too, but they had the entire Imaginary Authors line there. I could see it through the window. I'm like, oh, I want to reach in there and go try it, but I couldn't. So I was like, I wanted to film there too, but maybe next time I'm up there, I'll have to do a video there. But yeah, I definitely really want to get into Imaginary Authors.
At Sense when you go to Sense at Twisted Lily, they carry Imaginary Authors. So
sweet. Yeah, I'll definitely try out their whole line there if I can. To be honest,
you're gonna grab a bottle of St. Julep, man. I'm placing $1 bet on that now.
You're predicting it, okay? I mean, it's pretty good pricing too. I think a lot of
95, dude, 95. And I think Krista is nice too. Like if you're nice to her, she might give you like a discount.
Yeah.
Like a reviewer discount.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
So next new release is another great one. I tried to pick the most interesting one to me. I'm sorry I didn't pick any of that you tried yet. Oh man, that sucks now. All right, Panda 2017 by Zoologist.
Yep.
Yep.
So I was just saying, yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, you can go first.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying to Timmy earlier, I have never smelled anything from this house, and that kind of bugs me because it seems so interesting and so unique. So I really want to test some out. But I mean, I guess this was a reformulated version, got a new nose behind it, and still a lot of hate on this one from the Fragranica page. But I'm just assuming it's going to smell like a bamboo forest with some like wet earth, sort of like a jungle, I guess. Seems interesting. Yeah.
If you guys are familiar with zoologists, you guys will know they make pretty daring fragrances. Majority of them are really, really hard to wear, but this is a bomb. This is like a masterpiece, mass appealer. The perfumer for this one is actually the in-house perfumer of Serjoff. So if you're into Serjoff fragrances, this is one you have to try because you are gonna like it. A lot of people might be put off because it's from zoologists, but I really encourage you to give this one a try. I would not say that for a lot of the other zoologists if you're not into artsy, but this one is a must try. Every person who smelled it off me loved it. My friend actually smelled it and bought a bottle right away. It's that good. It's really green foresty, but like a sexy green foresty. So that's all I can actually say about it.
Does it smell like a panda?
Green. I don't know, dude. Like, I gotta go hug a panda to find out. Yeah.
I guess.
But it's really good. Bottom line is that give it a try. Yeah. Any other new releases you can think of that you've tried recently?
That I've tried. Honestly, dude, I've been like in a hiatus a little bit. I haven't smelled a whole lot of new things. I've sort of been saving myself for this trip upcoming. So maybe on next Sunday's live stream.
You have a bunch.
Oh yeah, I have a lot. But as of right now, I haven't. I mean, I've seen some stuff out, but I haven't ever really tried anything over the past couple weeks. So yeah.
Have you tried the Prada L'Homme Intense?
That's another one that I haven't tried yet. It's got the leather. It's got the a little more iris in there, I think, and the tonka as well. But have you tried that one yet?
Not a fan because this is the patchouli iris thing. I'm not a fan.
Oh, that's right. You don't like iris. I
It's
forgot about that.
It's weird, yeah. But I would say that the sillage smells so much better because it's a heavy fragrance. In the sillage it smells better, but I'm still not a big fan of it.
Yeah, I love that bottle though. That bottle looks sick.
Oh yeah,
like
the
all
bottle
black. It's like
so
damn,
yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
All right. I think that's all for the new releases. Oh, and there's one more that probably not gonna touch on much. I'm just gonna let you guys know that Prada released 4 new niche fragrances in a new line called Olfactories. It's in their Mirage collection. There's 4 new fragrances. So I've tried 3 of them last night, but I can't talk too much about them yet because I really don't have enough experience. So just to let you guys know, it was released about 3 days ago. So if you're in a big city, go to your Prada boutique to check them out.
Yeah. That seems really interesting, man. I really want to try that. I see a lot of these companies now coming out with exclusive lines. I mean, I guess they've seen the success.
Versace exclusives. Come on, Versace,
yes.
We're waiting for you.
Who said it didn't? Manny said he was going to hate that if that came out.
Yeah, and Action's going to buy every bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Versace fanboy.
Definitely. Versace is really good, man. It's awesome.
Any one of you guys in the audience have like Ashton and Manny's number? Can you call and tell them to hurry up?
Yeah, tell them to hurry up, man. We've been blowing them up, but nothing so far.
No, not at all. So the last news on here is if you guys are a fan of the gold bottle Millésime Imperial,
that's right.
It's making a return in the new 100 ml size. So if you're looking for those cool looking gold bottles that goes for ridiculously expensive on eBay, you don't have to do that. The 100 ml on the Creed Boutique website, you can actually order it right now. It's the gold bottle. So I think they heard you guys that you guys like the gold.
Yeah, loud and clear. Like, so what's this new 100 ml size? That's the first I've heard of this. They're going away with the 4.2 ounce then? You're not doing that anymore?
The 4.2 ounce is, I think, eventually going to go away, and they're going to eventually just bleed into the 100 ml. 100. And I think 50 ml as well. So 75 is going to be, I don't know if they're keeping the 75. Maybe they're keeping it. But 120 is definitely going to be gone, and it's going to be replaced with the 100. Also, another new size from Creed is the 1 liter. So you can order 1,000 milliliter Creed in a giant flacon if you want to.
Oh my, that's got to be pushing 1,000. That has to be.
What
Man.
1,300 for Aventus 1 liter. So
Damn.
yeah, but yeah, if this is more for the splitters out there. If you're a
Yeah, definitely.
very great value, you'll definitely make some profit from splitting that one. Yeah.
You better make sure that you buy that in person. I wouldn't trust not the best
No.
UPS driver in the world to carry that $1,300 package.
Yeah.
So I have a weird feeling that Creed is gonna keep or just gonna make these new sizes, right? But what if they keep the prices of the old ones? So like, what if they still charge you for a 4.2, yet they only give you 20 mils less than you used to? I'm not saying that they're gonna do that, but I could see them after they keep raising their prices.
I could see them doing that too. So let me do a quick run through of their website to see if the 100 ml is the same or different from the 20. Let's see. Let's go to Aventus, the most popular one. Aventus the 4 ounce is 455.
Oh yeah, it's a 4 ounce. That's right, not 4.2.
Yeah. The 425 there. The 100 ml. What?
Wait, Casey just commented $3.95.
Yeah, like $30 difference. 30 bucks difference. I would just go with the 120 ml.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Definitely.
All right. Man, I wish the other two were here for this part, the questions and topics part.
Yeah, this is always the fun part.
Yeah, this is the fun part. I guess I won't make it today. Oh man. Should we take another break and do Q&A? What do you guys think? Tell us below. We should wait for Ashton and Manny to do the question and answering.
Yep.
Should we do another Q&A round? Because we have a lot of time. We haven't even killed 1 hour yet.
Yeah, we got all kinds of time here. Let us know. Let us know. Yeah. I don't know if that was just me. I wish that more niche companies would offer like 1 ounce sizes because I'm a sucker for the 1 ounce size. You know, it's technically a worse value. I just like the smaller bottles, and I like the feeling of actually maybe being able to finish them in my lifetime. You know,
it's collector friendly. We buy so many fragrances, we don't really need
exactly.
That.
And like a lot of these, what makes me so mad that Dior private blends this infuriates me sometimes with their sizes. It's like only a 4.2 ounce. Come on, bro. Not even a 1 ounce. Not a 1.7. No. Right. Looks like we're getting some love for Q&A. So
all right, let's do Q&A.
Yeah. Let's scroll back to get some questions. I saw somebody ask a little while ago, best designer fragrance for the gym besides Versace, Eau Fraiche. Can't ever go wrong with Mugler cologne, Green Bar soap. I mean, it just smells like you're constantly, perpetually in a shower. So that's never a bad thing. Plus, it lasts longer than Eau Fraiche for me. So go check out Mugler cologne, definitely.
Okay. This is something that I always thought to be funny. Like I'm not. This is not attacking you in any way.
Yeah.
How do you everyone in the comments, how do you pronounce Mugler? Is it Mugler or Mugler? Like, how do you personally say it? Because I don't know the right way to say it. Some people say Mugler, Mugler. Like, what's the actual? Yeah, like what's the actual way to say it? Like, I want to know.
Yeah, like, see, I say different ways though. That's the weird part. I say, like, if I'm saying theory, I say Thierry, and then theory. I say I pronounce the TH and
people say Terry, like Terry. Yeah, like I don't know.
Terry Mugler. There's so many different combinations. Let's just call it TM.
TM, there we go.
And just be done.
Just do TM. All right. Jim said Popeye, easy, dude. Popeye is so weak. I wore 12 sprays of Popeye to the gym.
12 sprays, dude.
I caked it on. God. I got like a few compliments, but no one hated it. So, so that was like one of my best gym days ever. But yeah, Popeye, man. For the gym.
Gotta build those gains like Popeye, right?
Yeah.
Get that spinach.
Cannot go wrong.
Yeah.
All right. More questions. Oh, I see people. A lot of people trying to like say the ukulele.
Yeah. Theory.
Okay. Cool. Mochoke.
What else we got? I've asked us some more questions. What's your burning question? Versace Poro, question mark. I for VPH, Ooh, always a safe bet. Versatile, hot weather, fragrance, performance not so good, but it's a compliment getter, and it's just really nice. Like if you're wearing it to, let's say, an interview, really good for that. Great like first date, and this was really hot out. So Versace Pour Homme, it's so cheap. I mean, it's pretty inexpensive too. So I would say it's a go all day.
Yeah. What he said exactly. There's really nothing else to add to that. You pretty much said everything. It's a nice, safe fragrance. You really, really cannot go wrong with it. No one's gonna hate it. I can guarantee that. No one's gonna hate it. Well, unless you overspray. But don't overspray, and no one's gonna hate it. All right.
Let's see. Ooh, what about any fragrances that you wear and love, but nobody else compliments on it?
A bunch, man. Like
it's like 90%.
That's 95% of my collection, really. Like, which one should I choose?
Yeah, dang. Shoot, I'm looking at like this entire like shelf right here, man. Nah,
it's almost better to say which one do you get compliments for?
Right? That's right.
Yeah, anyone who said they get a lot of compliments from like a heavy artistic niche, like I generally don't believe them. I generally just don't because I don't know, man. When do you wear that?
Right?
Get compliments.
Yeah.
So yeah, answer 95% of my collection does not get compliments.
Yeah. Ooh, what's a fragrance that you're currently sampling that makes you want to grab a full bottle ASAP?
Oh man.
Ooh, I got a lot of samples that I've been burning through. I'm caught between a couple. One I'm wearing right now, Gallagher Fragrances, Amongst Waves. I'm digging this right now. I love the smell of this. Like I just see myself just getting a bottle and just going crazy on the trigger finger. Another one is Costa Azura. Wore that last week. Tom Ford, and if I could pick up a 1 ounce bottle of that, that'd be awesome. And by Killian, Vodka on the Rocks, really good too. I have a sample of that.
That's an awesome one.
Yes, it's like aromatic, just like.
It is. I miss it. How did I forget about that one?
Yeah.
Yep. My sample would be Saint Julep.
Saint Julep. Dude, just spring on the bottle. Spring on that bottle.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna buy it later on tonight. It's 95. It's like it's a no-brainer. It's a cheap niche fragrance. Really no-brainer. Yeah, that's the only one I have right now because I buy a lot of fragrances. It's wasting a lot of money.
What fragrance are you wearing when 100 degrees weather? So I'm very interested for you, Timmy. Like, what's like on the hottest of hot days? What's your ultimate high heat fragrance like? That you only wear when it's the super hot days? When
in the super hot days, I rotate between Aqua Amara and something really light, like Under the Rain by Natural Teller. That's the one that I have. Yeah.
Oh, Under the Rain. I thought you were talking about Raw Spirits. They have something called something Rain, don't they?
Raw Spirit, Summer Rain.
Summer Rain, yeah. They send these samples. I'm going to be doing a video on some of these samples that they sent me.
Oh, yeah, cool. I did a video on them.
I watched yours,
Yeah.
Like, you like Wildfire, right?
I like Wildfire. I think it's like a smoky, dusty sandalwood, so I kind of like it.
I haven't tried any of these yet, but from what I can smell just a little bit, even though it hasn't been, like, sprayed,
dude,
I can see a little bit of smoke.
David Beckham's wife. That's on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is David Beckham's wife.
That's why she looked familiar. I was like, this looks so familiar. Yeah, looked very familiar.
She's very pretty, guys.
Oh yeah.
Check out Raw Spirits if you can. They're a house that's not very well known. If you want to smell unique, that's a good house. No one really knows about it.
Yeah. For me, 100 degree hottest weather. Again, I'll rotate to Dior Cologne for hottest weather. Can't go wrong. Icy lemonade in a bottle, clean muskiness and to dry down a little bit. And the other one is probably Cedrat and Errant. The mojito that it has, the sharp lime, aromatic. Ooh, shit.
Anyone want to send me a bottle of that? I want one too.
Yes. The bottle. I love Atelier bottles. I don't know, some of the bottle. It's freaking love them. My goal is to have this entire top, right? All Atelier bottles, just like the different colors.
Just contact them and be like, hey, I'll do it for all of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know they got a couple boutiques up in NYC, so I'm gonna see if I can go in there. Yeah.
Go see Evan at the
Evan.
boutique.
Yeah, I've tried to check out his channel, but I don't think his channel's up anymore. I don't think he's any videos on it.
It's gone. This is sad. But yeah, the Brooklyn boutique is right across from Twisted Lily. Like if you're in Twisted Lily, you can look across the street and it's right there.
Yeah, so. Definitely. I'll have to hit up some of those. What are questions? Ooh, let's see what we got. Let's see. Do you have a favorite fragrance note or least favorite fragrance note?
I think I do. Yeah, I do. My most favorite fragrance note has to be Tonka Bean. One of them, yeah. Besides white florals, I like jasmine as well. I would say it's a tie between jasmine and Tonka Bean.
So that's why you like Reflection Man a lot, I'm assuming. Yeah. the jasmine in there, the
jasmine vibe, yeah. It's really nice. Tonka Bean is just for all the gourmand lovers. If you're gourmand lovers and you don't like Tonka Bean, I don't understand you in my brain.
I mean, that's like the essential note. And there's so much you can do with it. You can make it like fave delicieux. You can make it nutty and almost like that praline sort of a roasted tonka vibe. You can also make it creamy and all these different facets of tonka bean. It's very
like throw it into a fresh blend like a Laurent Fort Eau Extreme. It's just that hint of tonka bean.
Yep.
You can do so much with tonka bean. It's amazing.
Definitely. For me, favorite note on really like bergamot. When bergamot is done well, I love bergamot. Like the citrus, it's so bright and beautiful. Another one is myrrh. I love myrrh. It's like the resinous, smoky. It's got like so interesting to me. I don't know. I really love the smoky sweetness that it has, and it's kind of not a lot of fragrances have it. And pretty much everyone that has had myrrh in it, I really enjoy it. Yeah.
There's one that you should try if you like myrrh and frankincense, that kind of territory. That is called Cardinal.
Cardinal. By who again?
Healy.
Healy.
People who made Selmarin. Selmarin, yeah.
Malt Fresh as well, and all those ones.
Malt Fresh is such a nose cleansing fragrance.
Really?
You smell it and it clears your nose. It's just so mentally minty.
Yeah.
It's good. It clears your nose up. Our least favorite note, dude. Our least.
Oh, shoot. Well, I mean, let's just get out of the way. Civet. Nobody likes Civet. We were just talking about that earlier. Yeah. Like, I don't have much experience with it, I guess, but.
Let's say besides Civet, what else do you like? Yeah.
Let's see. Yuzu is one. Even though like Issey-Miyake, I hate the yuzu in there, but Invictus Aqua has yuzu, and that's like I enjoy it, and it's I don't know, like it's a citrus that I feel like it can go in that little cat pee direction, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Like
yuzu is like one of my favorite citrus.
Really? I'm sorry. I had a feeling.
No, everyone have different tastes.
Yeah. And like oud too.
Yeah.
Like certain types of ouds, yeah.
For citrus though, I can't deny bergamot is the best citrus.
Yeah.
By far. But yuzu is up there for me as well. My least favorite note, man, it has to be like probably patchouli. Although I'd own a lot of patchouli fragrances. Yeah. But patchouli can easily be done wrong. Like if it's done too earthy, it's no, that's not for me. It's just crap now.
Oh yeah.
At that point, like patchouli,
like a hippie.
I don't really like patchouli Imperial by Dior La Collection Privé. I think that's too much. Patchouli, I don't like that. Yeah, patchouli is probably one of my most disliked notes. And tuberose, it smells like a grandma. You smell tuberose?
Oh yeah.
Grandma vibe. Right
that's right. I forgot about. Yeah, like anything. I mean, I'm okay with florals, but when they go powdery florals, like Reflection Man is like the only thing relatively remotely near to that genre that I would touch. Other than that, save it for the ladies, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Like my grandma.
Yeah. Speaking of that, do you wear any fragrances that are marketed towards women? I mean, like some of the niche. I mean, I guess all really niche are unisex, but I know this one is unisex, but it's always in the women's section of Sephora, Au Jardin sur le Nil. I still think it is definitely unisex, but I know a lot of women do enjoy this one. It's always in the women's section, so it's probably my favorite one that I definitely wear a lot. Yeah, haven't worn this in a while. It's good.
Weird how they put niche fragrances in the women's section. Atelier is in the women's section too.
Yep, that's right. I don't understand that. Oh well.
The only one fragrance that I wear that's marketed for women is Aventus for Her.
Yeah,
How's it really good? It smells really good. I don't. The people who hate it on Fragrantica are people who are like, man, this doesn't smell close enough to Aventus. Well, why do you want another Aventus? You know?
It should be different.
It should be different. Yeah, like, and I like it. It smells really good. Me and my girlfriend, we actually both wear it together, so it's like our couple fragrance. So it's really, really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the peachy vibe. It smells a little bit more feminine, but off my skin it's a little more musky. So
yeah. Okay.
I like that. So.
Definitely. Let's see. I got a question, or we got a new question here from Aaron. The new Dolce & Gabbana light blue Eau Intense, Macy's is
so for you.
Yeah, Jeremy did his video on that. I think this
yeah,
morning.
I didn't finish watching it yet.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I want to go to Ibiza. It looks really nice there.
Team top 5 at Ibiza.
Yes, Ibiza live. Take me there.
We're taking donations right now for.
Let's start like a GoFundMe or something. Right. Yeah. First of all, this bottle. Oh, I love that bottle. The juice looks incredible, but honestly, I like it, but not as much as the original light blue. It's good and all, but I get the same exact performance, and it's minus the salty note. So if you didn't like the salty note that was in light blue, then you might like this better. Good for the gym, I think. Fresh. Got a couple compliments here or there, but just doesn't, with Intense, I was thinking like it's going to be twice as strong. Maybe that was my unrealistic expectation on it, I guess. But I mean, it's pretty good. I reviewed it back in April, so it was pretty good.
I'll leave a link to that review in the description once the live stream is done, so you guys can go check it out. Yeah. I'll be interested. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with light blue Eau Intense. I smelled it at Sephora. I don't remember hating it. I do like it, but it's just. You know how I am with fresh fragrances. I really take it with them. So if it's anything remotely similar to what everyone else is wearing, like if I think that way, if my brain thinks that way, I just don't buy it. That's just it.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's nice. If you like fresh fragrances, you really cannot go wrong with that one either. Safe.
Definitely. Let's see. Got a lot of questions coming in. I've seen a lot of this. Fade Delicios versus Tonka Imperial.
Easy.
Yeah, I think I know your answer for that one. Yeah.
What do you think?
For me, it's going to be F Dizzle. Is that how you guys say it? F Dizzle. Yeah, I mean, I do like the one thing about Fade Delicios that I'm iffy about is that initial blast in the opening. I used to really like it until I'm going to ruin it for a lot of people here, but I said some person on Fragrantica said that smells sort of like a plastic baby doll in the opening. And now that's what I think of. I mean, just in the initial, that lavender and the mint and the way that it plays with all those gourmand notes that are underneath it, I just get that for a little bit of time. It's kind of weird, I guess, but after that, the dry down is awesome every time. It's like, oh, it's so good. So Tonka Imperial is nice too. It's got like a little bit of a cherry type of a vibe to it. Same with Tonka, but I still go with Fade Delicios, I think, and it performs better from what I've experienced.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. To make it the most simplest of explanation possible, Tonka Imperial in the dry down. Let's talk about dry down. Is that it's like a lighter version of Fade Delicios. The Tonka it's not as heavy as a gourmand scent. So if you don't like the heavy powdery like aspect of Fev, go with Tonka. Like you're gonna get a lighter version. If you still enjoy that Tonka vibe, you're gonna like it. But yeah, Fev can come off really strong and powdery, and that's what put a lot of people off of it. But yeah, Tonka Imperial for the lighter version. F Dizzle for the hardcore gourmand lovers out there.
Yeah, all day. All right. You should do a couple more questions. It's coming up on 8 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. David says Timmy is all about the gourmands.
I am, man. I'm even eating on the live stream right now.
Right? Well, you live that
All
gourmand
about the
life.
food, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's an interesting thing too, just to like wonder whoever first thought of making a gourmand. Like, let's make a fragrance that smells like you want to eat it. I mean, that's an interesting concept.
It is, but the thing is, why not? I mean, if you like how food smells, and food smells delicious, why not have, like, you know, I don't mind smelling delicious. I don't think anyone would. So I love that whoever came up with the first gourmand, thank you. Oh, amen, dude. Amen.
Well, yeah, that's
thank you, Harry Mugler.
Mugler. However you say it.
For coming up with amen. So, very awesome.
Yeah.
What else is up there?
Let's see. Best bond number 9 fragrance.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people just pretty much put down the House of Bond number 9, saying that they're, you know, not. They don't really compare to other niche houses. Let's see. I had to think about that for a while. Like, I've smelled Bleecker Street and I like it. I've smelled New Harlem and I also like it. I mean, they got a good variety, I guess, but probably Bleecker Street. I don't own it. I've only smelled it in store one time, I think. But probably Bleecker Street. The blueberry is nice in that one. It's unique.
I smelled a lot of Bond number 9s. I do like a rapid smell when I go to a bunch of them, because there's so many of them. Yeah. I just like the unique. Hundreds. Nope, not unique. Not unique. Not. You know, I'll go through like that, and I'll stop at the unique ones.
Yeah.
The most unique ones, and they're clones. Bleecker Street and New Harlem are the most unique ones in their line, but you guys all know they're clones of something else.
Yep.
But if I was to pick the best 2, those are the best 2. Just they're not my favorite fragrances, but if I had to pick a favorite from Bond number 9, it's those 2.
Yeah. All right. So like, I saw a bunch of people asking or just saying that Mont Blanc Individuel being discontinued, possibly, or maybe it's already happened. I don't know. I haven't heard anything official on it, but why would they do that?
Jeremy hyped it up so much, it's sold out.
Why? Oh my!
Well, probably why.
That's probably why they're going to discontinue it. Like, that's crazy. Doesn't seem like the most popular, best fragrances that we all love.
They're going to discontinue it because the sales like shot up so much.
Yeah, that's a dumb. Why would they ever do that? Because they could still be making so much money. That's like if they were to discontinue Sauvage for some reason. Like, it wouldn't make any sense.
Discontinue Aventus. You know?
Yeah,
that's like the best of Mont Blanc. So.
Yep, it would make no sense. So I haven't heard any official word on it, but you know they're probably scrambling because that was out in like 2003, I think, or something. So they're probably scrambling to make more bottles because they didn't make enough or something. That's my guess. Yeah.
All right. It's like one last question, and then we'll move on to the questions now.
All right. Let's see. See, Sean John Unforgivable versus Creed MI. Even though Creed MI is many times more the price, I still think Creed MI is better. Probably won't perform as good, but the naturalness of the scent is far greater, in my opinion. I get very synthetic vibes from Sean John. So, I mean, I love this one. This one has grown on me so much. Like, the salty, fruity watermelon vibe is amazing. So, Creed MI for me, anyway.
Definitely agree with Bradley. I own both. And I have to say, you buy $27 Sean John, you smell $27.
Yeah.
You buy Creed, even at discount, 100-something bucks, 200 bucks, you smell that 200 bucks you put in there.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. If you're gonna go with one of them, I would say save up money for MI.
Yeah.
For sure, it smells leagues better in terms of like just naturalness. So, and yeah, you really could tell the difference, like with those 2. I want to get rid of my Unforgivable. Anyone want one? The price is
yeah. Definitely.
All right. Questions and topics.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The first question today is going to be, what is the most unique fragrances in your collection?
Oh, it's plural? Fragrances or fragrance? fragrances.
Most unique fragrances. Oh, just unique fragrance. English is my second language.
Okay. So I was thinking about this for a little bit. Like, if I had more niche fragrances, I could probably be a little bit more like, okay, this. But I don't know, a lot of designer scents, and to be honest, they're all pretty safe. Like at a certain point, they all kind of go into one. Well, actually, one of them actually, I'll just go out of the way right now. This wasn't my original one, but I was just thinking about it. Amongst Waves, I've never smelled anything that smells remotely similar to juicy fruit gum in a fragrance before. Like, this doesn't even come close to 1 million bubble gum. This is straight up juicy fruit melon gum. I think that's really unique in that aspect. But the one I was going to go with was this one, Remarkable People, Etat Libre d'Orange, champagne. It has grapefruit, labdanum, and cardamom, and I think the champagne note really puts it over the top for me. It's like fizzy, and it just has a texture to it almost, if that makes sense, that I've never experienced.
Like, reach through the screen and grab that bottle.
Yes. There you go. Yeah. Hey, so you've never tried this one before, right? Or...
No, not that one, no.
Dude. Oh, yeah, you did that Etat Libre sample thing, right?
Yeah, but that one wasn't one of them, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's so good.
It's bad. I want to try it.
Yeah.
Someday.
But it's the fizziness, like I really do, it bubbles and it's smooth and it's bright, and I've never experienced anything like that in the fragrance before, so it's probably one of the most unique that I have. Yeah. What about you? I know you got some crazy ones in your collection.
Most unique, guys, come by my house, we'll see.
Yeah.
I could pick the most unique. Ah, man. I was thinking about this a lot, and I still couldn't come up with an answer. But I'll just pick one of them. One of the most unique has to be Lignum Vitae by Beaufort. Now type that into the chat so you guys know what the name is. Lignum Vitae by Beaufort. I've not seen anything like it. It's a summer gourmand that it combines biscuits note, like gourmandy biscuit kind of notes, with some salty sea notes. I've never seen that done. It smells very, very good.
I've heard of that. I swear I've seen that on Fragrantica somewhere. I remember looking up that note, that biscuit note or whatever that was, and I saw that, and I'm like, that's okay. I know what you're talking about now.
It's that Twisted Lily, so you gotta get to try it.
Yes, that's true.
My advice for that one is that if you smell it too close, it's gonna come up a bit sour. Like it's not good up close, but you gotta let it linger. In the Seahawks, it smells really good. But you're gonna notice right away one thing about it is that you never smelled anything remotely close to it. So that's probably one of the most unique one in my collection is Lignum Vitae.
Nice. That's a cool name too. That's a cool name.
That is. I don't even know what it means. Yeah. All right, next one. What's the best and worst reaction you ever had with fragrances, and which one were they? This is personal reactions, like when you first smelled the fragrance. Like, what was the best reaction? Yeah.
Not like other people.
Not from other people. Not from other people. This is
okay. That changes it up then.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, it's actually going to be a tie. Again, it was Remarkable People and Parfums from Marley Habden. So Remarkable People is still the only fragrance that every single time I wear, within the first 3 or 4 minutes, I like physically say wow, because it just blows my mind that how everything comes in the opening. But Habden as well. When I first sprayed that, it was last year, and it was I was outside, and I was just kind of like practicing a little bit golf in my backyard, and like I kept getting whiffs from my arm, and I'm just like, is anybody else seeing this right now? Or like smell this right now? Is this just me? I was just like, dang, I had to go in. I was telling people about it, and I'm like, I went right to Fragrantica and like was looking at it, and I'm just like start watching reviews on it. Or not really many people talked about it at that time, but it was just like, wow, I was really like, I couldn't keep my wrist away from my nose. I kept smelling and smelling and smelling. I'm like, that's so good. I don't know what it was about it. And the worst reaction. So I went to I think it was at a Neiman Marcus back in January, and they had all those Tom Ford private blends, and I just started smelling them, and I stumbled across Tom Ford London. You've ever tried that one?
No, that's one I've never tried.
It's definitely challenging. Oh no, it was London, and also Tobacco Oud as well. The barnyard, it was like a barnyard, stinky, like just bad. I don't know. I instantly ripped my nose when I'm like, whoa, what did I just smell? I capped that up tight, set it back to never touch it again. I can't do that one, or something weird about that. So Tobacco Oud and Tom Ford London, those are two definitely ones that I was like, a little iffy about.
Oh man. I've never smelled London, but I agree with tobacco oud.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Mhm. My best reaction from a fragrance probably has to be, man, it's damn. Probably has to be Feb Delicious.
Okay.
I was a beginner at that time. I just started my
Uh-huh.
fragrance journey like a month in. You know, I wasn't a reviewer yet at that time either.
Uh-huh.
So like I was whole new to this whole niche thing.
It blew your mind, probably.
It blew my mind, dude. I smelled it, I was like, whoa. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I came back the next day, bought a bottle, full retail with tax and everything, and I was like, that's the most expensive bottle I've ever spent at that time.
Ooh.
And like, you know, it completely blew my mind. I still remember the day I smelled it. I was like, oh, this is just crazy. It smells so good. That sparked my love for gourmand fragrances. That's accepted. So
Yeah.
that's my best reaction. Worst reaction, I have a bunch.
Oh gosh.
Travel into indie perfumes, like one of the deeper end of the fragrance world now, is the indie perfumes. They make some really weird fragrances. There's a lot of them that are just plain
Strange.
scary and bad.
It's scary.
Yeah, like the one that took me by surprise that totally killed my nose was Bat.
Ooh, yeah.
Bat by Zoologist is by far till today the most challenging fragrance for me. I love the artistic factor of it, but I can never wear it.
You probably smelled it like this, right? You probably smelled it like.
Yeah, it killed me, dude. It just really killed me. Bat should be smelled from a mile away.
A mile, like just waft.
Its artistic factor is 100% very great. If you are looking for an artistic fragrance to satisfy your nose, great one.
Yeah.
But it's so challenging. To the casual nose, they would definitely just 99.9% they're gonna hate it.
Yeah. Oh, I can see.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh no, this is like my favorite question. It's one of my buddy actually came up with this one. But if you have a chance to own all the fragrances in the world, or get paid right now $250K, but you cannot use that to buy any fragrances, which would you choose? And you cannot sell any fragrances that you receive.
Okay. If I get the 250, right? Do I get to keep all these babies right here?
Your collection.
Oh, okay. In that case, 250 easy. Like, as much as the frag head in me would love to have all those scents, like every fragrance in the world, that'd be awesome. Like, there's so many more things I could do with 250,000. So many more things. I could get my college, like, paid for, and like play golf every day, and drive a nice car, and nicer car, I guess. And yeah, that's 250 all day. Not even a question. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Makes sense. Yeah. As much as fragrance, as much as I love fragrances, it's a hobby.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a hobby. It's not my whole life. Like, we have a lot more going on than doing fragrance reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take a 250K, because with 250K I can do a lot of stuff. See, like, I don't go to college. Oh, I don't go to college, guys. I'm a college dropout twice. So college is not for me. But I always like business. I always like selling stuff. I always like making, doing the hustle and the grind to get the money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I can use 250 to invest in a lot of different things.
Oh yeah.
And make more money, and then use that other money to buy fragrances later.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's the system you got.
I don't mind driving a crappy car, which mine is a pretty crappy car. Yeah, I'm not really big into like sports car. I just need a point A to point B, and that's good for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. But with 250, yeah, I would take the 250K any day, easy.
It seemed like a lot of people in a comment section agree with that sentiment. You see a
lot
of 250 cash is king.
Yeah.
I see Kyle saying $250 worth, $250,000 worth of
Azaro Chrome.
100%. Yes.
Calculator.
Yes.
How much is a Azaro Chrome?
It's like, I mean, for this bottle, probably you can get this for like $20-25 or something like that.
Right, let's say $25. Dude, that's like 10,000 bottles of Azaro Chrome just sitting in your house.
Just sitting there. Where do I even put all these? I would have backup bottles. I could spray one every second and be good.
It won't fit in your house.
Heck
Guaranteed. No. It would just be everywhere.
Everywhere. So yeah, that was funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, that was a fun question. I wish those two were. When those two get here, we should ask them these questions.
Yes. Yep.
Ask them questions.
Yeah.
Number 4. What's your main focus in your
Ooh.
fragrance journey? Now, this is not a question that a lot of people ask because everyone has different focuses, right? Like what you're trying to do, what you're aiming for. And I think this would be interesting to the audience to see what our goals are as reviewers and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And this isn't like our fragrance channel or anything, right? It's more of our fragrance journey, just as a normal frag head. Yeah. Okay. So for me, like I got in it originally I was exploring. I was highly interested, and I was just like, there's this whole new world that I've never heard about. And, like I'm pretty sure we all did this when we first got into it. We went crazy. We started buying bottles left and right, watching videos daily for Granica for 24/7. But right now I'm looking at all these bottles, and it's like I have a lot, and I do enjoy them. But now it's almost about discovering these scents. I feel like I could see myself pretty soon, maybe over the next couple of years, especially when I gotta move away to finish up college. I could see myself selling a lot of my bottles and only keeping the ones that I absolutely love. In the beginning, it was all about collecting, getting these bottles, testing out everything. And now that I sort of found my taste a little bit and found out what I like and what I don't like, and now that I've sort of been introduced to these higher end scents, it's like, I want to go with some of those, but get rid of all the ones that I don't wear that much. So for me now, it's always been about smelling good. I'm not the biggest, compliments are nice, but I don't like go out of my way for them. It's not all that I care about. I care a lot about the art of fragrance, I guess, if you were. And yeah, so for me right now, it's just wearing what I love and getting compliments along the way, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Like I can see myself selling some bottles too.
Yeah.
Like eventually in the future. But yeah, I think that's a lot of people's journey as well. Like once you discover like what you actually like,
you
would love to sell the ones that you don't like to make room for more or to use them for something else now.
Yeah.
Because at first we just have to discover a lot. It makes sense. Like, you could smell a bunch of stuff
and figure it out. Yeah.
Definitely like agree with that. For my fragrance journey, I started off very weird. I started off with like cheapies. And then I stopped. I had like 7 fragrances, and I held that 7 fragrances for 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I wasn't a fragrance nerd. I just had 7 bottles, and like for 3 years. And then after I discovered YouTube, like fragrance community, I hate that's just the day my fragrance wardrobe just exploded.
Exploded. Turned us into what we are.
I would say my fragrance journey actually starts in 2016, not 2013. Because in 2016 is when I really started seriously collecting. Okay. And I tried out everything. I bought a bunch of stuff. Retail, because I didn't know about online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not smart. Not smart. Sucks. But yeah, like when you see like and you spend $70 and you go online and see that it's 20.
Oh, that's the worst. It's like a kick in the groin.
It is, dude. Oh. But yeah, my focus now is that finding the most unique fragrances have always been my focus. That's why I jumped into niche and indie right away, because I just love. I think I enjoyed the art of fragrances a whole lot more than getting compliments. I seriously don't really care about getting compliments.
Yeah.
If I get them, it's nice, but I never care about getting them at all. I care about like, oh, this is the most unique and yet good smelling wearable fragrance.
That's a hard combo to find too, to be honest.
Yeah, those are really rare to find, and that's why my channels, like in the beginning, was all focused on like unique niche fragrances, alternative options, and stuff like that. And I want to go back to some of those as well, and like mixed with all the mainstream content. But yeah, I'm always looking for unique fragrances. So if you guys have any like suggestions, you can leave it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'll check those out. Yeah. Collecting unique fragrances, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome too. Yeah.
Manny's fragrance focus is probably like collecting the most tea water possible.
Yes, yeah, that's his. He's gonna hoard them. He's gonna get them all. That's his purpose. And like I always liked his collection is very organized, which I like. He's got some from every house, which is nice. Like I feel like I'm just got like I'm all over the place. I got like super cheap, and then I don't really have anything super expensive, but it's just there's no like rhyme or reason. I don't know, but I like Manny's collection a lot. And
I think you and Manny have like the most similar taste in the fragrance community in general. You guys all like the safer, like citrus.
Oh yeah.
Like lighter scents. Yeah, you guys have very similar taste. Ashton's taste is, I would say, is very everywhere. He likes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if I could have this collection, man.
If I could.
You probably smell more fragrances than all three of us combined, to be honest.
Yeah. He's been around for like 10 years, more than
Oh,
us.
true.
Yeah, we still have 10 years to catch up.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. Now, next one. This is the last question. Then we're gonna go to with the hypernaut. Last question: if you could apprentice under any perfumer, who would it be and why?
Definitely had to go with my favorite parfumer, JCE, Jean-Claude Ellena. I love his work, and he's super like artistic, and he sees things that I feel like a lot of other perfumers don't see or don't get. Like he just will take a note and just completely flip it around, flip the script on it, and create something different. And that's what I love about him. It's very unconventional, yet his scents are all solid. I think they have just a beautiful, almost transparency to a lot of them. Like you can smell through them, yet they're still grounded and they're still very well put together. The blend, I would love to, study under him if he could teach me a couple of things and just sort of give me like, I know he's traveled all around the world. I feel like he's got a lot of awesome stories as well. So yeah, I would definitely love to, be under his tutelage and yeah, that'd be awesome. He's probably the parfumer I would most want to look up to. Yeah.
I heard a lot of good things about Jean-Claude Ellena, although I'm not the biggest fan of Hermes.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're not my house, but I do like two of the Hermes fragrances. Ambre Narguilé is an obvious one.
Of course, yeah.
And vanilla, I forgot the others.
Galant.
Galant.
Galant, whatever you call that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would have to agree. He does flip the notes around. A lot of the notes that says on the name of the fragrance don't actually smell like those.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're like the paprika basil one. That one surprised me too. That was really good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just smelled the Hermes just 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I just went and checked those out.
Do you have a favorite from that line? It's probably Ambre Narguilé.
Yeah, Ambre Narguilé.
Yeah, has to be.
It's a really
cinnamon bun
answer, but I think that's a lot of people's favorite as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay. So the perfumer that I would like to apprentice under, if you guys watch my channel, you guys already know this answer, is Christy Michelle from the House Matriarch.
That's right.
I feel like she's not in the mainstream world. She's in the indie world.
Yeah.
I think in the indie world, her work is the best. It's by far the most unique, the most creative, and the blend is the most superior in any indie house I've ever tried. So yeah, I would like. She has tremendous knowledge. I'm sure if she wants to do mainstream fragrances, she definitely could. If she ever so wants to do that, but that she doesn't ever want to. But yeah, if she wants to make a really, 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 really great seller for sure, I would love to apprentice under her just because of how much she knows about perfumes and like all her knowledge of natural ingredients as well.
Yeah.
Her blends are just magical. I don't know if you've tried them.
No, I haven't smelled anything from Matriarch, unfortunately. I really need to get my nose on it.
Not everyone's taste, but I think you can definitely appreciate like the quality of the blend for sure, and not necessarily that you would like the smell. Yeah, indie fragrances are tough. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're their own thing. They don't have to go by any rules or regulations. They don't have to worry about pushing out a huge amount, so they can just make whatever. And in that aspect, it's really cool. We've seen a lot of love for Maison Francis Kurkdjian.
Olivier Poge.
Yes. François
my second choice would have been Olivier Poge.
Oh, solid. I mean,
no brainer right there.
Oh yeah.
Maison Francis. I don't know. Francis Kurkdjian might make me, make another Aqua, like that.
Yeah.
Aqua Universalis.
That's right.
I feel like he's great, but sometimes he just release something that's just not.
Oud or Rose or something like that. Yeah, he loves his Rose. He uses Rose, I think, in almost every single fragrance. I'm not the biggest fan of Rose, but I respect him as parfumer, definitely.
All right. We have one more section left to go. Now, I want to ask the audience again, do you just want to go ahead with our hot or not? Oh, it's not actually hot or not this time, but similar. Yeah. Or should we do another Q&A round? That's up to you guys to decide. Let's get a quick vote in right now.
Vote.
We can do anything. We have a lot of time to do.
Yeah. So hopefully, Manny, I think at least should be coming pretty soon, hopefully. Must be running long your date. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. So let me know what you guys want. Q&A, or we got our worth the hype or not section.
Worth the hype or not? Worth the hype or not is a session where we're gonna touch on all the hyped up fragrances, the hyped up niche fragrances.
Yep.
And we're gonna give our opinion on if it is actually worth the hype or not. And the catch is we're only gonna pick one from each house, so we're not gonna do two from a house. So if like for Creed, like if we pick Aventus, we're not gonna do Millesine Imperial, you know, just to keep it more fresh. We're not gonna, yeah.
All right, I see some Q&As popping
All right,
up.
let's do some quick Q&A for like 20 minutes or so.
All right.
Oh,
Cool. All right. Let's see. Questions. All right, guys, you ask, let's get some questions going. Whatever you guys want us to answer, we'll do our best.
Yep, definitely. We need questions.
Ooh. So, Parfums from Marley Pegasus, any good? I enjoy it. Not my favorite from the house. I mean, it's not. I like their darker scents better, like Herod, Ojuan, and Habden, of course. Like I like it. It's got the almond, some sweetness to it. A little bit like Lamau, but with more like almondy sweetness to it. I think it's pretty good performance. So I'll say sample it out if you like it, and is a little on the pricey side, but the bottles are awesome too.
Yeah, definitely agree. Pegasus is nice.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. It's just nice to me. Like I wear it in the winter time, but I do agree with Bradley that I like one of their heavier scents more. Habdan is amazing. Orgeon is good.
Yeah.
Those are really good. Godolphin is nice if you want an alternative to Tuscan leather. It's not a clone of Tuscan leather, by the way, guys. Totally different type of fruits that's in there. Tuscan leather is raspberry,
so
man.
Heavy.
And this one's like a mixed fruit.
Yeah.
So a different fruit. Similar leather, just different fruits.
I swear, I wore this one time, and a female friend of mine, she walked into the room, and she said, "What smells like onions?" And I can sort of see it now a little bit. Like if I smell it away, it's like what smells like onions, like kind of like wild onion grass, maybe. I don't know, but I couldn't tell if she was talking about me or not. I'm assuming because like I was sort of near the door, but I don't know, man. But I love the smell of it. That's just me.
Like onions.
Yeah, and that's like the way she said. She's like, "It smells like onions." I'm like,
you do like a top 5 like funniest reaction video.
Yeah,
that'll be one of them.
Yeah.
Let's see what other questions are there.
Ooh, what's the most powerful beastly performing fragrance in your collection? You go first on this one.
No competition in this world. Oud Satin Mood.
Really?
MFK.
Yep, that's right.
Once I sprayed one spray in the morning before work. Yep. I went to my girlfriend's. It was 8 a.m. I went to my girlfriend's house at 11 p.m. You know, to like watch a movie and hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were cuddling watching a movie, and she said that's too strong.
Oh my!
One spray, like dude, right here, seriously, one.
Wow.
Spray. And that was like what, 16 hours?
Oh,
in?
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was strong. She said she couldn't handle it. She gave her a headache. I'm like, seriously, it's like 16 hours in, and it's one spray.
Was this when you were back in Alaska, or was this? And it was cold out too, right?
Cold. And it's the strongest fragrances in the world, just from my experience.
Damn.
So, yeah.
For me, it's
here anywhere else but Alaska.
Oh yeah, it has to be. Do you have a bottle of that, or do you just have like a sample that you got it from?
I have a bottle which I'll never finish because we really need one spray. I actually wish the sprayer was smaller, so it'll spray out less.
Yeah, must be crazy. For me, it's again, 1821. This the honey and the vanilla. I mean those notes tend to last generally the longest on my skin versus other notes. Like smoky notes will also last a long time on me, but my gosh, I've gone upwards of 30-something hours with this just on my hand the first time I got it. And I was washing my hands too, and it just would come off the back of my hand. I could still smell it after the next day and a half. it's insane. And it projects. It's something you can spray on once in the morning, and just like you said, be good for the entire day, the entire night, and probably smell it first thing when you wake up the next morning. This is easily the strongest. I want to pick up a Slumber House here pretty soon. I've heard they're pretty beastly too.
Yeah, I heard Slumber House is like extremely beastly. I've tried them, but I've never really like tested out the longevity.
What's your favorite? Just out of curiosity, any?
There's a gourmand one. I forgot the name.
It's like or something like that. ORE maybe.
I think it starts with K maybe.
Oh, Keist.
Keist? Is it Keist?
It's like peach in it, I think, and whiskey, tobacco, or something.
Something
Whiskey.
like that, but it's gourmandy. Gourmandy. That's my favorite one for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are questions?
Let's see. See. What's your most complimented scent since the start of the year, 2017? Man. I've had like a pretty even amount of compliments with a lot of stuff that I've worn. There hasn't really been one that's like jumped out at me yet. And it kind of scares me because I want to be doing my top 10 most complimented updated in like October or something like that. So I got to figure out something to be number one because like they've all been pretty neck and neck. So maybe one is going to pull away from me, but why don't you go first if you had one? I need to think about this for a second.
Most complimented since the start of 2017. Allure Ohm Sport O Extreme. I didn't own a bottle of that until 2017 too. That's why. So it's still by far my most complimented scent at work. Most complimented like casually wearing it like at a friend's house. It just works, but only for the first like 2-3 hours. Of course, it dies down very fast after that. But yeah, the Sillage, I actually smelled off some people here in Vegas as well, and the Sillage smells amazing. I walk past them and it's like that fresh sporty vibe mixed with tonka bean. Someone walked past me and I was like, whoa, that's Allure Ohm Sport O Extreme. It smells so good. Yeah. Like, do I smell like that when I wear it? Man, that's sick. I wouldn't mind smelling like that all day. It's great. So yeah, pick up a bottle, guys. And if you guys are wondering EDT or EDP, I really don't know. I've never tested the EDP. I have the vintage EDT bottle. I was lucky enough to be able to grab one. But I heard EDP is just fine off some people too. Yeah,
I've tested them side by side, but I got like a 2013 EDT. You can see that on there. And maybe that's just, I don't know. But this was I think it's my number 2 most complimented last year, I want to say. I got almost every time I wear it. I haven't worn it a whole lot this year, to be honest. But it's going to be weird, right? But this definitely, this isn't going to be my most complimented, I don't think, by the end of the year. But just because I wore it a lot in spring and got a compliment every single time I wore it was Lone Libra, Yves Saint Laurent. Very interested, and surprisingly, Lone was my most complimented last year. And it's got sort of the DNA in here, but like the violet leaf, I swear I'll get a comment every single time. I don't know what it was. And like, especially when I first applied it, like I would walk into work and I would wear this a lot and I would get compliments every single time. It was ridiculous. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't know. But so far this year, Lone Libra's been killing it for me.
That's underrated, very underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it at all.
Violet leaf, and that actually made me love violet leaf. That's now also one of my favorite notes is violet leaf, and that's partly why.
The only other violet leaf fragrance is Invictus Aqua that I know of.
Yeah, that's definitely that a lot of people know about. Yeah, I would say. Quick one from Kyle: Realistic Blood Orange. Definitely Orange Sanguine. I'm pretty sure this is blood orange as well as like other kind of orange. But if you want to smell like orange juice, fresh squeezed, natural blood orange, go with Orange Sanguine. Etoulee Cologne, definitely. So, hands down.
Wait, what was that question again?
It's the best blood orange or realistic blood orange, should I say?
Oh, yeah, I can't answer that. I don't have enough experience with those notes.
It's good. I love it.
All right. What's the best fragrance that you've discovered this year?
Ooh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I stated it in my review, and Probably it's going to be Remarkable People. I get it a 10 out of 10. It's got to be Scentbird. I know I go on and on.
We need a gangster name for Remarkable People now, like
Yes.
F-Pistol or G-Water.
Oh, we need to think about that. Remarkable People. It's kind of a long name. It's like, yeah, we'll think about that. But yeah, this is the best one I've discovered so far. I think. Thank you for Scentbird, because if it wasn't for Scentbird, I've never. I think I actually got this by accident too. I think this was in my queue, and I was just messing around, and I forgot that it had already sent. So I'm like, shoot, I'll get it. What the heck? I'll see it. And like, I'm so glad I did, because I love it so much. So it's probably the best one. I'm hoping to discover a couple more in the second half of the year, but we'll see how that goes. How about you?
Go to Scentbird, guys. Discover new fragrances.
And they got a lot more niche than they used to have too.
Oh yeah, definitely recommend using them. For me, the best that I've discovered this year. Oh man. I hate these questions. Can never think of one, because like I'm just a niche head that I just like I love so many of them.
Yeah.
I just can't pick one.
Best one that you discovered this year. Best.
I know, right?
One.
I discovered so many.
Yeah.
Best one I discovered this year that completely just blew my mind, blew my nose away, has to be Bourbon Vanilla.
Ooh, we just had someone comment there too.
Hermenegildo Segna. Did someone say that?
Yeah.
Oh, Abbai. Oh, yeah, I'm at Abbai's house. He smelled it before. Yeah, I know. So yeah. Bourbon Vanilla by Hermenegildo Segna, really alluring boozy vanilla. Like, look no further. Like, kill Spirituous Double Vanilla by Guerlain. This one just blows it out of the water. It's one of the most alluring vanilla fragrance I've ever smelled. I'm gonna do a top 5 vanilla soon, and spoiler alert, that's probably number 1 by far.
Who's it by again? It was by
Hermenegildo. I don't know now how to pronounce.
Oh, Segna, you're right.
Segna, yeah.
I'm looking up for Granica right now.
It's so good.
Huh. It's got rose in there as well, looks like.
You won't smell rose, dude. You smell like boozy and vanilla.
I love vanilla, definitely.
You smell rose, though.
Huh. It's probably expensive though, right? So it's got to be at least $250.
Like 5.
Okay. Not
like,
bad then.
For a 125, so it's actually cheap.
Yeah. Huh. To try that one out. Segna. Oh, we're getting some pronunciation lessons here. Eriliam. I can't even.
Easy. There you go.
Easy. Yeah. That's easy. Yeah.
Huh? All right. We need more questions, guys.
Yeah. I saw earlier. L'Envol by Cartier. You smell that one? Cartier L'Envol.
I've never smelled anything by Cartier except for the Decoration.
Oh yeah, Decoration du Soir. Yeah, I have a sample of L'Envol. I got it in Nordstrom last September, and I do like it. It's iris and honey, so it kind of reminds me a little bit of Dior Homme, but it's got the patchouli, and it has like this crisp freshness up top. The way that they described it on the website was perfect. It was like almost like crisp, fresh air mixed with honey and iris and patchouli. It's really good. I need to revisit that one, but I think for colder months, it could be a really good one. So that's gonna hurt. That was my golf clubs.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll pick them up. So let's see what
tell
else.
Your fragrances to buy new golf clubs.
Right. Yeah. Let me pick these up. Oh, my tees, everything fell out of my pocket. These are all my tees, guys. They fell out.
I know, guys, I play golf as well, but my score is like way worse than Bradley's. If you guys play golf, my score is 110 on average, I think. So yeah, Bradley's score is like on average in the 80s. Totally different skill set right here.
I said dented driver. I hope I didn't dent my driver. Got my Indians head covers, by the way, as well. Ooh. Here we go. R1. I've had this baby for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow. It's doing good for me today. But yeah, I'm dropping everything. All right. What other questions? I saw someone earlier ask about best YSL flankers to loam in the loam line. Definitely Loam Libre and Lana Wheat easily. Those are my two. Although I would probably like the original Loam the best out of all of them, to be honest.
It's the best flanker to loam besides Lana Wheat. Including all Lana Wheat flankers.
Oh, and, yeah.
Recently, I smelled Loam Old Gingembre.
Yes, the gingembre, however you say that.
You could have just named it like Loam Frozen Cologne. Really.
Yeah.
You know, like it smells like a frozen cologne version of Loam.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one opening wise. I like that one a lot. Frozen. I also like Frozen Cologne for Lana Wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think those are my two favorites. All Team is nice, not my favorite, but I definitely like the Frozen Cologne versions of those two.
Yeah. When do you wear Lana Wheat, by the way? Like what time of the year? What season? Because I swear, try this in summer nights. I don't know. When it's a little bit hotter. Yeah. Yes. Like not when it's like super, super hot and muggy summer nights, but when it's, like still 70, 80 degrees. It's way hotter than I would ever used to wear it. But
I have to wait a month for that.
Yeah. You're still like 1,000 degrees out there. But like, still, when it's hotter, like warmer weather, and it's a little muggy out, it smells so good. It projects even more because it doesn't get killed by the cold air. And like, I don't know. I've been enjoying it for summer nights. I never thought I would.
I don't reach for Lana Wheat that often, but I'll try that at 70, 80. I usually wear it just like whenever I feel like I want to smell like Lana Wheat.
Yeah.
I don't really pick a time for it because I don't reach for it much.
Yeah. Let's see.
What is your girlfriend's favorite scent on you? Let's do this. What are girls' favorite scent on us? Just like mainly just maturity girls.
One. Let's see. Let me think. Not Dolce & Gabbana, the one. I'm trying to think.
Girls' favorite fragrances.
Yeah. Me, like I've gotten. Oh, that's close, man. That's really close. Like, it's got to be between their designer scents. Both of these are very well known. Acqua di Gio Profumo, Chanel Allure Sport Extreme. Girls really say they like these on me. This one's more aquatic. This one's more tonka bean-ish, fresh, sporty, if you will. But these two never fail me to get a compliment. And yeah, girls say they really enjoy these on me. What about you?
Bleu Chanel.
Oh, yeah. Bleu Chanel.
I don't know why, but girls just love those.
Huh. I mean, yeah, it's that freshness, right? That fresh out of the shower, grapefruit. Yeah.
It's legendary for that purpose, too. So no surprise there. But Bleu Chanel is like the best reaction from girls overall is, that fragrance.
I forgot this one, too. Similar vibe, I guess, a little bit to Bleu Chanel with the fruity kind of a vibe, but Aqua Atlantique.
I smelled that.
You did?
Me, like, it smells like kind of like because every brand has their rendition of Sauvage now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that one is kind of like mixing aquamarine with like Sauvage.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It's a nice rendition.
It is. Yeah.
I prefer that rendition more than the other ones. Like I don't really enjoy Carbon all that much. But I do like Atlantic better.
Yeah. Let's see.
Most underrated fragrance from Dior or Chanel?
Ooh, underrated. That's hard. A lot of.
Most of them are pretty hyped. So.
Oh yeah, almost all of them. Dude, I mean, there's not really one that like a lot of people don't talk about.
Yeah, that jumped up at me. Yeah.
Dang, what? Well, just because it's right here, I mean, it's probably the least talked about of the Dior Homme line, Dior Homme O. I think it's really, really, really good. Like, it's like if Bleu de Chanel and the original Dior Homme or Dior Intense had a baby, this is what it would pop out. It's like got the grapefruit in here, and I can see it be very mass pleasing. And I've had people say it smells like vegetables for some reason. All the essays that I've in two different stores, by the way. I went to 2 different Sephoras, different people working. Both of them, when they were smelling it, they said it smells like vegetables or something. I could never understand that, but I think it smells awesome. Powdery a little bit. and creamy cocoa and citrus. Sounds weird, but it's nice. So underrated, I think, from Dior a little bit. What about you?
From Dior, man.
Or Chanel, yeah. I mean,
Chanel. I don't know much of Chanel.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
I really cannot answer Chanel. 'Cause all Chanel fragrances are hype. All of them.
Yeah.
They're all hyped up.
Especially the Lays exclusive. Just ask Manny.
yeah. I wish Manny was here to answer that question.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he could rattle them off just like that, probably.
Yeah, and probably Ashton too. He probably owns all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But most underrated from Dior, it's gotta be Sauvage, dude. Gotta be Sauvage.
Good one. Gotta be Sauvage.
Gotta be Sauvage. I normally Dior. I only really like Sauvage from their
Really?
Oh
yeah.
From the designer line.
Yeah.
I don't really enjoy much of any other. Oh, I do like Cologne. Dior Homme Cologne, the older reformulation though, with
The one with the
iris
iris in it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the new one sucks, but the new one's not as good. It doesn't suck, but it's not as good. That's a better wording for it.
Just straight citrus.
I'm just gonna pick from the La Collectional line. I think very underrated one could be Green Montagna. Green Montagna, definitely super underrated. I wear it a lot. And the best time to wear it for me is right after the shower. It just smells like fresh, a little bit of a hint of rose, freshness. It smells good.
G Mountain?
G Mountain. It smells really good. And I love it in the hot weather.
Yeah.
So
do you have the 250 ml or the 450?
No, dude, I never need a 250 of anything.
Yeah. Or the 125.
I only buy the 125, yeah.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, I need to get myself a Privé bottle. I don't have one yet.
Bro, I recently got my hand on Mitza too. It smells so good.
Okay, you have a bottle of it, or you
yeah, I have a bottle of Mitza. Yeah.
Oh my god, how do you like? It's good, isn't it? The smoky,
it's good, but it's definitely an acquired taste.
It is.
It's nothing. Not everyone's gonna enjoy Mitza.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah, I guess the rose from that too is done just right. Not too much and not like
exactly. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Let's see. There's more Viking conversation going on.
Coming up in October, guys, says the sales associates.
Says, yeah, we'll see if that ever happens.
Anyone want to sponsor a bottle to Team Top 5?
Yes.
We'll review it.
Oh yeah.
We'll pass it around.
Bois d'Argent or Ombre Nuit for fall. Ooh, I'll probably lean Bois d'Argent, to be honest. The woody creaminess has got that kind of cloudy texture to it, with the iris as well. I do like Ombre Nuit, but I think that's more like night and the rose, I guess, and the amber. But yeah, I'd probably say Bois d'Argent for the autumn.
For the fall season.
Yeah.
Fall, autumn, Bois d'Argent or Ombre Nuit. I feel like Bois d'Argent could be you wear in pretty much any season.
Yeah.
If you really want to. I'll go with Amber Nuit just because I think amber is more of a fall note, fall winter note. So I'm just gonna go with Amber Nuit just because of that, and it's heavier. It smells a little heavier to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that one more, but you really cannot go wrong with either of those for fall time.
Definitely. Wait, your falls in Vegas are still gonna be like probably 70, 80 degrees, right? They're not gonna be anything like.
I'm gonna be wearing like
Alaska
still in fall.
Pretty much.
Too extreme, man. I never live in a place that's just normal.
Yeah, normal.
Scott, this one's for me.
Yeah.
Good. I need a masculine gourmand. Any suggestions? A masculine gourmand?
It's hard to find.
Bourbon vanilla if you count vanilla as a gourmand note, it's definitely a gourmand note. Bourbon vanilla, super manly, super good. Like I said, very, very, very hidden gem. It just came out not too long ago too, so grab a bottle while you still can. You're definitely gonna smell unique. No one smells like you, but it's one of the best. Another one is Absolute Aphrodisiac with the vanilla musk. Very
Oh
good
yeah,
as well.
musky dry down. That's right.
Musky, vanilla, very manly. That's probably one of the more manlier scent. Yeah.
Mhm.
Those are my two best recommendations if you want a masculine smelling gourmand. Because most gourmands are unisex.
Yeah, maybe even leaning feminine
Yeah, leaning
sometimes.
feminine too. With the, yeah, like especially Feb.
Oh yeah,
Same, man. We're looking for questions. Questions, bros. We need questions.
yeah. Get some cues. Thoughts on Dior's Oud Ispahan? I'm not a fan of that at all.
No, me neither. You
The
know what it
oud.
smells? Yeah, it smells like to me. Um, cause if you guys smell Patchouli Imperial, it smells like Francis Kirkjohn. No, Francois Dumashi
Yeah.
took Patchouli Imperial and just threw like an oud and a rose on top of it.
Yeah.
It smelled lazy. It didn't. The base smelled the same as Patchouli Imperial. It smelled lazy. You know, like it smelled like, oh, I just need one more in the collection right now. I need to like finish on time or something. Just threw it in there.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like to me. It's a nice fragrance, but there's so many rose oud out there, so many to discover. And the people who like Oud Esfahan are either just really love the fragrance or just don't know what other rose ouds are out there. There's so many.
Yeah.
Search around. I'm not an expert at rose oud, but I know there's a bunch. Look around, man. It's like one of the
Yeah.
most overdone combos. So.
Oud rose
Yeah,
everywhere.
rose oud. Yeah, oud
Like
rose.
I tried Oud Ispahan one time, and it was when I was at a Dior boutique counter, or at least there, and I was smelling all the private blend. And ooh, actually, I only smelled the cap, and I didn't like it that much.
Mm-hmm.
And the oud just instantly put my nose off, and I was like, "Whoa, can't do that!" And I put it down. I'm like, "Not gonna happen."
Yeah.
So,
My girlfriend
yeah.
said it smells like buck dope.
Exactly. It the stinky oud to me. Maybe I need to revisit it, but I don't know, man. It wasn't for me.
Uh-huh. Manny's messaging me on Facebook saying he's ready. So whenever I get Manny on, we'll start that worth it or not. So right now we can take one more question, I think, while I'll try to get
Yeah.
Manny on the live stream.
I'll keep them occupied.
All right.
All right, Manny. Yep, Manny. Looks like coming up here. Have you ever smelled Jazz Club? Isn't that Maison? I'm gonna mess with the name. Maison.
Replica.
Yeah, whatever you say that. I have actually. Did I smell that? I'm pretty sure I smelled it at a Sephora, and I did like it. It's boozy. It's dark tobacco, but it had a weird note in there. It may have been the florals, but I don't know. I liked it. If they would have taken out the florals, I would have liked it a whole lot more. Maybe boosted the performance of it a little bit too. But I think it was pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz Club, yeah.
Jazz Club, great opening. Opening last 2 minutes. So yeah, they need to amp that up, man, or else it's just a fail fragrance because it only smells good for 2 minutes.
Yeah. So on a little bit back here, Dolce Gabbana 1 Eau de Parfum versus CH Man Privé, Carolina Herrera. Easily CH Man Privé for me. So much more unique in my opinion, not as played out as that one is, and the bottle too. Come on, I love that. The booziness in here, tonka, grapefruit, a little bit in the opening with the whiskey, or cardamom, leather as well. Love it. So much more unique in my opinion. So go for CH Man Privé all day long over D&G the 1. Eau de Parfum, I would say.
D&G the 1.
Yeah.
Yes, CH Man Privé. Definitely agree.
Oh, Manny got his iCloud.
Manny, come on, Manny.
Did you get it through his email? Because that's how
I emailed it to him already.
All right.
Come on, bro. You gotta ask. Everyone asks him how's his date with them.
Yeah.
We need to know.
Let's get that going.
Team Top 5 reality TV here.
Yeah. Let's see.
I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys say yes to this if you're like looking to start your own channel or are very interested in starting your own channel?
Oh, about time.
Hey.
What's up, Manny?
Hey. We're waiting to do the worth it or not when you get here. So
yeah, we're waiting just for you
right now.
All right, so you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah. We're gonna do the worth it or not right now. We're just waiting for you.
Oh man, I can't. Yeah, I'm just so winded from this business trip. It was like 13 days straight, but I'm good now. And then I have to take off in another 2 days. But no, I'm ready for this. Sorry about being late.
Yeah,
Hope everyone in the chat's fine. All the stream monsters, but I'm good.
Your date with Ashton went good.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We're just gonna jump right into this worth the hype or not, guys. These are 10 very popular niche fragrances that have gotten a bunch of hype throughout the years. And we're gonna give our opinion on if it's actually worth the hype or is it not. All right. First fragrance, we're gonna start off with a softer house that's not that known, but it's kind of known still. It's Black Afgano by Natsumoto. Is it worth the hype or not? Let's go with our new guest, Manny.
Good question. Is Natsumoto's Black Afgano worth the hype? Yeah, it definitely is. I'm not even a big fan of the fragrance just because I find it borderline unwearable. That being said, it's a Natsumoto. Like Alessandro Gualtieri in Netherlands is making olfactory art pieces, and when you smell something like that, you don't smell anything like it. And elsewhere. And, for the type of consumer that he's trying to make that for, someone who is into artsy fragrances, but a rugged, take on it with, that specific note, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's for them. And I can respect that. And as a result, it's definitely a cornerstone fragrance for niche heads for sure.
Yeah.
Worth the hype.
Okay. All right, Bradley.
You're gonna hate me for this. I haven't got my nose on Black Afgano yet.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's
I know
hard
you won't
to
like it.
Bradley, have you smelled like other people smoking weed?
Yes, I have.
That's about it, but dark.
But darker. Yeah. Although they have that Twisted Lily, right? They should have that there.
They have the whole line there. So
all right. I will 99% really try and get my nose on that so I can come back next week and let you guys know, because I've heard so many things about it. I've heard how it's a beast, and probably not my thing personally, but if I can at least get some appreciation out of it, I would be happy with that. But as right now, I'm going to be undetermined. From what I hear, it sounds like it better be worth the hype because it's interesting and unique, and the juice is jet black, which is sick. So it's like, I don't know.
Don't wear it around cops.
Probably not. Yeah.
Great idea. No.
It'd be a good idea.
Don't wear it around hops, really. Okay, so real talk though, Brad, you're gonna hate it.
I'm gonna hate it.
No, like
it's a very heavy fragrance. Yeah.
It's either you're gonna hate it or it's not for you.
Yeah.
One of those. I can't see you liking it, but again, that's you're the freshest guy in the FragCom.
I am, yeah. Fresh to death.
Fresh to death. On that Young Guns. If anyone gets any 2002 references. All right, Tim, how do you feel?
Black Afgano, for me, it's not even for me, and I like heavy fragrances. So I don't like Black Afgano personally, but is it worth the hype? Yeah, it's fairly unique when it came out. Yeah, so I'm a fan of unique fragrances. I always appreciate when something smells unique. Like, I don't like bat, but I appreciate it for being unique. Black Afgano is the same way. So for the artistic fans out there, Black Afgano is definitely worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Moving on to the next one. Ooh. I think I know the answer for all this. This is Amber Narguilé.
Yes.
Manny.
Hey, okay, Amber Narguilé. Here's the thing. Amber Narguilé over the years in 2017 does not stand up as well as it used to, without a doubt. The overabundance and saturation of the smoky gourmand / almost caramelized tobacco. Now it's supposed to smell like sweet and spicy elements that are supposed to come off as intoxicating from a hookah, but there's no actual tobacco in this. But you can tell that it started that trend.
Yeah,
for sure. As a result, there's other alternatives that kind of like built on it, like Ojan by Parfums de Marly.
Yep.
And you can tell that all these honey tobaccos have been definitely inspired from it. But that being said, to me, it's an OG in starting those trends. I personally like Elena's blend better than any of these pretenders, and I say that with all due respect. No, for real. Like,
Posers.
let's call a spade a spade. Again, I have to say it again. Parfums de Marly is a clone house.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're really good clones.
There's no
Yeah.
live stream without Manny saying that at least once.
Yep.
It's a clone house, but like Olajon's so good, and it's only so good because it's based on something equally good, and that's Amber Narguilé. This is so intoxicating, and I'm really not into this type of fragrance, but I own it for a reason because I think it's one of the best at it. Worth the hype, even with that MSRP. Worth the hype. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I would say probably worth the hype for me as well. I have a couple samples of it, and it's funny that you mentioned it kind of smelling like tobacco because I wore it one day last winter, and I was in the car with my dad, and he said it's reminded him of like sort of like smoked pipe tobacco a little bit, even though there's no tobacco in here. So it's interesting how all those sweet gourmand notes, when they're in the air, can sort of smell like that smoky tobacco vibe, just like it's supposed to. But if you love cinnamon buns, if you love like sweet, sugary, sweet cinnamon, hot, warm, spicy fragrances, and this one is for you. I definitely enjoy it for the winter time, and the performance is good, I guess. I mean, it smells like it should perform better, but it's still pretty good. So it's going to get a big hot from me. Yeah.
Ooh. I have tried it. Hey, Manny, I finally tried the Hermescence.
Okay, and your thoughts?
Amber Narguilé is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh my god!
So wrong.
Holy crap! Tell me something I don't know. Like Timmy likes a gourmand.
G water is average.
Stop it,
Hey.
dude! I just got here. Why would you say that? Are you serious?
Don't chase him away.
Here's the thing. At least I can wear G water in the summer, fam.
That's true. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Christ, this guy's already whipping out like G water, like disses. Are you serious?
All right, I gotta wait 10 minutes. Okay, I'll do another.
Yo! Actually, before you continue with this, if you guys want to tell me in the chat if you think this is a good idea, I want to do a tea eventually. A tea that says instead of G unit, it will say G water unit.
G water unit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Kind of stylized in like the OG G unit logo, but I might release that tea as well as Cascade Scents, and if we do a Team Top 5 logo, eventually we'll drop that too.
Hey, that'd be sick.
Yeah, Team Top 5.
We'll link some merch down below, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, so yeah, Amber Narguilé gets all the work. So
3 hots.
3 hot. And okay, next one, the most famous one from By Killian. This is Back to Black.
Yeah.
Man, I know you're not a fan of By Killian.
B2B.
B2B.
Okay, so I hope that because like Abba and I were talking in the chat about K-pop, we're not talking about B2B, the K-pop group. We're talking about Back to Black, the fragrance.
Yeah.
As far as the actual live stream, but in case Abba thought of that, I'm just saying we're talking about Back to Black by Killian. Anyway, real talk, Back to Black, super boozy, definitely one of the cornerstone by Killian's. Not worth the hype. It's a super boozy, what's it called? Intoxicating cherry tobacco fragrance that I think you can get. Again, I think specifically the cherry tobacco genre, that is the most like oversaturated thing in the last 2 years. Besides like any modern day generic Bleu de Chanel type fragrances, as far as like the less mainstream stuff or niche stuff, there's so many alternatives you can go for, in my personal opinion. MSRP wise, I think you're mainly paying for the coffin, to be honest.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's just like, it's a nice fragrance. I can see the appeal. It's just I find more appealing, simpler honey tobacco scents personally. Like I'd rather wear, even like Tobacco Vanille, for example, and Herod and stuff like that. But that's just me. Hashtag basic and proud. No disrespect to By Killian's Back to Black. It's just I couldn't picture myself forking over that money.
Yeah.
Like whatsoever. I have a decan of it. I would know. I did a full wearing, and I honestly can't do it. It's not worth the hype. Sorry.
Well, for me, I gotta say the bottle, gorgeous. The name is also sick. Back to Black. That's one of my favorite fragrance names if I were to ever like have one. But you're right. Like I have a couple samples of it, and to me it was nice. But there's so many notes in there that it came off very, very, very powdery to me.
Too busy for you?
Yeah, it was a little bit, and like it came up a little bit uninteresting after a point. The opening is really nice, but I know it's supposed to be super interesting scent, but like it just all blended together, and I really got only average performance out of it. Maybe it lasted, but it never really projected off me, which is a big bummer. So maybe I'm a little bit biased in that sense. But again, there are better alternatives if you like tobacco scents. If you like, much more masculine take 1821 man-made sweet tobacco. It has a very, very, very similar vibe to Back to Black, but more masculine, like 3 times as strong, at least on my skin, and it just does it better in my opinion. So unfortunately, Back to Black is going to get a knot with me, especially for that price tag that they're charging for it. I'll pass on that one, even though the bottle was awesome. I'll pass on that.
All right, cool. I would probably give the very same answer. I smell Black to Black. I like it, but I never loved it. If I was to go with like a tobacco, share tobacco, I'd probably go with like 1821 as well.
Hey.
Just for the price tag, it's too high of a price tag. Killian charges too much. And just look at it. You could buy a 50 ml of like the juice itself without the coffin for like 165. Versus like buying a coffin too for like 290.
Yeah.
You know, like come on, like that tells you that the juice doesn't really cost that much. You're paying $100 for the coffin. You know? Yeah. Like it's really not worth it. It's nice, but it's a lot better alternatives, like you guys said. Definitely agree.
It's funny because we're paying for the coffin. It ain't even the bottle. Like we're paying for the coffin, man. Like let's be real. Buy Killian bottles that are like refillable and stuff. They ain't that sick. Let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
That Black, it's nice. It ain't like 300 plus MSRP nice.
Yeah.
And I can't remember where I read it, and it might have been a forum, but I might be wrong, and don't quote me on this. But I'm going to say, for the sake of correctness, rumor has it that like the cost to actually produce those coffins isn't even like $10.
I definitely see that, especially if you mass produce them. They don't cost anything.
No
you better
way.
not lose that key too. Doesn't have a key. What if you lose that key?
Like, dude, I think everyone loses the key. You know, no one loses the key. Whoever
lock that thing
up, you know, it's harder to grab.
Yeah.
So next one. This one is a cult favorite from Bond number 9, guys. This is Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
Oh come on, this is so free. This is so free.
Manny's gonna go on a 10-minute rant now, guys. So let's grab some popcorn. Listen.
I did a review on Bleecker Street by Bond number 9 not too long ago. Now here's the thing: if you're gonna clone a fragrance, and it doesn't if you're gonna clone a designer fragrance, and the ingredients you're using aren't that much better in quality, yet you're charging 3 times as much, it must be because of your packaging. There's a little bit more improvements, nuances in their eyes, maybe with like a gourmand note in the background, with some grasses as well added for more of a that kind of outdoorsy feel. But I think it's actually a really busy fragrance, kind of somewhat complicated when it doesn't need to be. I think that if they were to just take Purple Label and just use premium ingredients to make something like Purple Label, but with premium ingredients, so it's better, I think that would have been cool. But it's Bond number 9. Their style is super synthetic, but very they're attention grabbers. Like I'm not gonna front. Bleecker Street is a compliment getter, but other than that, it's not good enough for me to pay $320 US MSRP. Even discounted, if you guys want to look at it that way, you can't look me right in the eye and tell me that it's worth that. Like, there's no way as far as the ingredients. And if we want to talk presentation as well, if you held Bond number 9 presentation in hand, it ain't that hot. Like the plastic caps, they're worse than Creed's. The paint on the bottle, it's not even paint. It's a cheap sticker. Like it looks so much sicker on the computer screen, and I wish it was like that in real life, but it's not. So real talk, like Bond number 9s in general, not worth the hype.
Let the rant begin. Ooh.
Right, I just my imaginary popcorn. That was a great first movie. Yeah, I always knew like you're gonna have a lot to say about that because we talked about this like privately before, and yeah. All right, Bradley.
Shoot, man. For me, like that's a lot of good points that you just made, Manny. Like I do understand, Ralph Lauren Purple Label did a lot, pretty much just the same, almost as Bleecker Street. I do like the smell. It's got a nice blueberry, the green grassy freshness to it. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to find, and the price tag is high on that one. If you're going with another spring niche scent, just go with Green Irish Tweed, to be honest. More affordable, it smells just as good with the grassiness, and it's good for spring. So, to be honest, I'm going to say not for right now. I do, have mixed feelings about Bonds number 9 in general. I do like Bleecker Street, but just everything that's attached to it, all the bags that comes with it, I'm a little iffy about.
I like it too, but not for $320.
Exactly. I'm not paying more than $200 for
like
that.
$200 is still pushing it because it doesn't smell twice as good as the original scent. You know what I'm saying? And the original set costs $125. So it's just like, what? Like I'm trying to figure it out. I can't do the math. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
All right.
I know what you're gonna say, Tim.
Yeah, I did a review on this too.
Yeah.
Back to back with Manny's review. So we didn't plan that at all, guys. So just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, not worth it. I said in my review I would never pay more than like I think 150 or 135 for it. I think 135. That's what I said. I never pay more than 135 for Bleecker Street because the ingredients is really not there. The presentation does feel cheap in hand. And I had my little brother and my girlfriend look at the presentation. They're like, it looks like something you get from Hot Topics. Like it's those toy bottles.
Yo, actually, I'm trying to think. Real talk, I can definitely see Bond number 9 fragrances with the cheap sticker, but in the form of like a DC Comics collab, on some, JPG type of shit. And no disrespect to Jean-Paul Gaultier. I'm saying I can see dumb comic book stuff on there. Real talk. That's a good point. That's a quality point.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, man. That's some Power Rangers ass bottles, bro.
Yeah.
Like I can morph that.
Rangers.
Morphin. It's morphin time.
The Bond Rangers. Okay.
Oh man.
Bond
if you were to
Rangers.
pick Bond number 9 Rangers, Pink Rangers, what? Chinatown?
Chinatown, yeah, Chinatown.
Green Rangers, Bleecker Street.
Bleecker Street.
Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
Red is. Gosh.
What's that one with the music notes on it?
Yeah, that's
whatever
the red
that
one.
is. If we're gonna go Zeo, Gold Rangers, New Harlem,
Yeah.
it's so free.
Wall Street would be, yeah.
Yeah. Hamptons is Blue Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we can go for days.
It'd be funny.
Before we start talking about Power Rangers, I love to talk about those.
Yeah, Power Rangers rocks.
Next one is Baccarat Rouge 540 by MMK. This one was hyped for a second. Like I think last year when it was like blown up on the YouTube reviews in every channel. It was like Baccarat Rouge, like the most amazing juice on the world, or something like that. So let's talk about that, Manny. What do you think of Baccarat Rouge?
Oh man, it's so pricey.
Yeah.
Like the first thing I think of, like as much as I respect the fragrance because I do think it's well blended. Like, what is it? $575 for 200 ml.
250. Yep.
Yeah. So, 70 ml is like 300-ish. You know what? For a sweet fragrance like that, yeah, you're not gonna smell anywhere else, really. It's hard to like hate on it because like I know that there is quality in there.
Yeah.
I'm not. Like for me, as not a fan of how sickly sweet it is off of me, like sickly sweet in a woody way. It's like really hard to say because it's one scent on this list that I'm the most like 50-50 on. But since there's nothing about the fragrance that I can actually like thoroughly fall in love with. I'm going to say not worth the hype. The hype also died down super fast, if you guys noticed. And I think that's mainly because it was a limited edition that they eventually made, as a general release. And like, where is it on people's lists now and stuff like that? I mean, like during the fall and the winter, it wasn't as rampant as when it initially came out. And I just think it was like a flavor of the week type thing, just because I think it's a fairly I don't think I think it's a really unreasonable scent. Like, where do you wear that is where I'm trying to figure it out. I don't think it's that daring, or even as creative as some of the other scents on this list. It's just, I think there are way more flattering options. I just think it's but it's a sickly sweet that I'd rather not wear on my skin. I'm going to say not worth the hype.
If you work at a candy shop, maybe you can wear that.
Yeah, right.
Here's the thing. I actually used to work at a chocolate store, so I was around like sweets a lot. So maybe that's why I have a disdain for gourmands. But you know what? I don't think that will factor in with this one, because like I personally don't even like the way the woods are done. I still respect the fragrance. It's just not for me. Not worth it.
Ooh, I gotta tell you something about 540. That was when I sampled that, or no, when I sampled that, I went in store and tried out all the MFKs. That was the number one that I smelled easily, hands down. I loved it. I kept coming back to it, and like I remember the sales assistant, she was handing me all these, she would spray on a card, hand it to me, spray on a card, hand it to me, and they all went together. And I still went through each one. I'm like, this is 540. I know it is. Like, it does have a cotton candy sort of sweetness to it. Yep. The woods in here as well, a little bit. I think jasmine. But to me, it's so unique. And I think Fragboy Stewie, shout out to Sai, he did a really good review on it. He said it smells like crushed rubies, I think, and like it's such a weird interpretation, but I kind of get that. It does like sparkle, and it's bright almost and effervescent a little bit. The problem is the price tag. The problem is the exclusivity of it, I guess.
That's also a plus, though.
Yeah, it is, because no one's else going to have it. Yeah, like if I would have it, I would wear it formal, like in my nicest stuff. But
wait, do you have it?
Heck no, dude.
Okay, no. I know what the answer is now.
Yeah, like if I could afford a bottle, I would have one. But like a decant, or like I know they have a Globetrotter sample thing, or like maybe like a 6 or 7 ml.
Isn't that still like $100?
It is. I know, it's pushing it, and I know Dua has a clone of that too. I was meaning to try that.
Oh, he dropped it. Yeah.
But as it's gonna be hot for me, just based on scent alone. I really enjoy it. Maybe one day when I can afford it, I would buy it. So yeah.
All right, cool. We got a tie.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. I hate being a tiebreaker. Oh man, I always feel bad. This one, I would say the smell is nice. It's a little too sickeningly sweet for me, though.
What?
I love gourmand fragrances, but this one,
never would.
This one doesn't have the gourmandy touch. It's just sweet.
Hey,
it's just sweet, pure sweet. And,
say it, Tim.
It's just to me. And one more thing, it does not last on me too. It just my skin chemistry. It does not last. I have a sample of it, and it just. I wish it did. But yeah, I would say it's a not for me, just because my skin chemistry and it's just too sweet.
Oh, we got a badass over
here. Yeah, for the price, it just doesn't. Yeah, no, that's too expensive. Bradley, we're still friends.
Yeah,
we still love you, Brad. Like, you have a good reason, because real talk. Like, I'm not a big fan of like MFK's actual line, to be honest, because outside of Baccarat Rouge 540, Grand Soir, and maybe a couple Aqua Universelle and maybe Oud Satin Mood, he has so many fragrances that are super forgettable. So for you to come back to 540 all the time, if you were just sniffing them, makes a lot of sense. I think that's cool. That being said, if you like, this is just my hypothesis, and forgive me if I'm wrong. If you were to smell that alongside other heavy hitters from other houses, I just don't for me. I just don't see it, as far as holding up. But again, that's just me. I think it is a respectable scent. I think someone in chat said it's a very good, date scent and formal scent, and I can see that. I respect that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a hater on it. Like I find it respectable. It just I can't get it. Like I haven't fallen in love with it, and the price tags, I don't see it. I don't see like the ingredients.
So expensive.
No. Yeah,
$300, man.
yeah,
$300.
Yep.
All right, moving on to the next one, we have a favorite house of a lot of people, PDM. This is on Pegasus.
Manny's favorite house.
Manny's favorite house.
Yeah.
Wait, so which PDM are we talking about?
Pegasus.
Pegasus?
Yep.
That's not the most hype from this brand. Are you serious?
Herod, maybe.
Yeah, it's
Herod
Herod.
and Pegasus are like the two most hyped.
Oh my.
Pegasus.
Okay, here's the thing. This might annoy some of y'all, like dudes who like think are lady killers and stuff. But let's call a spade a spade. Pegasus is a female fragrance. It's based on EDT of Hypnotic Poison by Christian Dior. Like if you didn't already know, you should know now. That is a women's fragrance. I would know. My sister has Hypnotic Poison. I steal it time to time. But that's Pegasus. Real talk. Like, come on, man. Like, are you kidding? No, it's not worth the hype. Good Lord. Like, for what? A bottle you can kill someone with?
Seriously,
no, for a cap you can kill someone with.
these caps are no joke.
Yeah. Like, it's just for me, the way I look at it, I'd rather own 2 bottles of, like, even recent formulation Hypnotic Poison off of discounter rather than, PDM Pegasus. I mean, it's nice. It's really nice. It's just if you want that almondy, sweet vanilla, I just think that I don't think it holds up to MSRP. Like I think you can, since I know you can get that at less with the original, and I think the original's like pretty darn good. Yeah, it's not worth the hype. No.
Alrighty.
Dang.
That makes a lot of sense too. I definitely agree with some points on that. And Bradley.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit about Pegasus earlier in the live stream, I think on a question and answer little part. And it's like, I do like some parts of it. I don't like other parts. It is really good performance. I like the all silver bottle, looks nice. But I don't know if I could find a lot of practicality just to wear it. And like, I would rather buy, since they're pretty expensive, and I couldn't afford to get every single bottle. There are others that I would get in that line before I would get Pegasus. So like I'm definitely getting a bottle of Habit. I know that for a fact. Sometime soon. I was waiting for the 2.5 ounce to come available. And Herod also, tobacco and the kind of, I guess, honey or vanilla. Sorry. I would get those 2 over Pegasus, definitely. I do enjoy it, but for me, I don't think it's worth the hype. What hype it does get, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I don't buy that retail, so at the price I can get it for, I would say it's like right now it's usually around 135 to 150 for a Pegasus, a full bottle, 125. Is it 125 ml?
If we're buying the hype, we're buying what it's actually worth.
Well, I mean, like when you hype up Creed, no one hyped it up at $450.
That's why the community's fraudulent. No, for real. Because if you're gonna hype up Creed at like a couple $100 just because you can get it at that, what are you gonna do? Not hype up? What about Maison Francis Kurkdjian? What about La Collection Privée? What about all these other houses that you can't get discounted? It's just not fair. It's just not. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think we should be a little consistent on this. It's just what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. We can do that. Let's do it MSRP just to keep it at a consistent level.
Yeah.
Okay, at MSRP, definitely not, bro. It's $290. Come on.
Yeah.
And I have smelled Hypnotic Poison.
Mm-hmm.
My preference, though, I do like Pegasus more than Hypnotic. Just like putting it out there right now, I do prefer Pegasus more than Hypnotic. But I would easily wear Hypnotic. If I had to pay full retail for Pegasus, I would buy Hypnotic easily. So at full MSRP, I would say just not worth it because it's how expensive it is, and Hypnotic is a close enough fragrance to it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yo, Hypnotic Poison is sick.
It is sick, dude. It's definitely sick.
That name too. Oh.
You know what? It's funny because I actually know like a guy who wears Hypnotic Poison. But I actually know a couple of girls who wear like Givenchy Pie, for example, which is a men's fragrance.
Unisex.
Yeah.
Dude, you know girls who wear like what? Tobacco Vanille, right? They told me
I know like there's this homegirl who I used to bartend with. She was a server, I was a bartender. And she used to rock Tobacco Vanille. And like not only like she was just super fine. I thought she was so cool. She was like a fashion student and everything. And she was just like, you know, she was just a bad chick, and I was like, you know, I respect that. I respect it.
Yeah.
Manny's favorite type of chicks. They have to be bad.
I mean, like bad. I mean, like, you know, like super, like super assertive, classy, like way too good for the place we were working at the time.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Hey.
Yeah, shout out to her.
This is very strange because Manny's like fragrance taste is very clean and like easy, but his taste in girls is like, man, they have to be like thick and bad.
It's weird because like I have some girly fragrances, and like Trente Un Rue Cambon by Chanel, like that's like a bad chick type of fragrance, like assertive, like go getter like type. And I think part of why I like the fragrance for me so much is because I'd really like it on a girl who would wear that.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Right, the next one we're just talking about that I just mentioned a second ago. It's actually Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford.
Hey, TV.
TV, is it worth the hype or not? Manny?
In 2017, I'm sad to say that it's not worth the hype. As much as I'd love to say it is. Again, the saturation of the tobacco market in fragrances is unreal, number one. Number two, this used to be a 24 to 32 hour fragrance on me. It's not anymore. So I remember when you guys said that you would discontinue La Collection Privée over Tom Ford, and I can see that due to variety. But the fact that you can't get number one, you can't get most Tom Fords discounted, like you can't. Number two, like you're paying more now. They're steep, like increasing the price, and you're getting less out of it. Like again, at least when Creed increases the price, it's still the same performance for the most part. It's just like any Tom Ford private blend in 2017 that isn't a new release that's instantly hot can't be worth the hype if it's that much worse than the originals. And I smelled the originals. Like I was at BFL's house in November, and it's night and day. Like OG, like Noir de Noir to current Noir de Noir. It's actually embarrassing. Thank you, Estee Lauder. Not worth the hype. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I would have said otherwise before, but smelling it now, like 2016 Tobacco Vanille was passable enough. Now, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Yeah.
They replaced the juice with water, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
this will still sell.
Yeah, I don't own a bottle of Tobacco Vanille, but I do have a pretty good sample of it, and it's weird. You know, the opening I am a little iffy about. I get a lot of cacao in it, and the tobacco leaf almost has a little bit of a cigarette-ish type of a smell to me. But then once the dry down comes, the dry down is bomb every single time. Like I love the dry down, the vanilla, just the creaminess of tobacco, how it plays with it as well. So that's really tough. I still get really good performance out of it. It is a very good complicator for me, especially this sillage on it. Like it sticks to my skin like glue, especially after 10, 12 hours if I'm walking.
Sure. Yeah.
But behind somebody, I'll get a comment almost every single time. And for the winter, especially when I first started off my collection,
Brad, get it.
It was very valuable to me. Like I didn't have anything that was like that. By the way, can a woman rock it? They
without a doubt, yes.
Yes.
It's so sweet.
Yeah.
It's a let's be real, that's definitely a unisex fragrance.
That tobacco doesn't put you off though? I mean, like that.
God no, because the tobacco is like more so in the mid. That dries down sweet. If you're telling me that you wouldn't, be turned on by like hugs and kisses or like with a girl, like skin scent wise, getting that off her, come on, man, that's so free. That's a unisex scent.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see that.
Like you wouldn't be attracted to that?
No, I would. It'd have to be on the right girl though. Like
she has to make it a bad chick, right?
Yeah, she gotta have like the black hair going, long back, like the femme noir look a little bit, I guess. But yeah, so Tobacco Vanilla is going to get hot with me. Let's just get out of the way right now. It's close. Newer formulations probably are a little iffy, but the one that I have, I'm happy with. I think there are better tobacco scents out there right now. Like Herod could be a good replacement for it, I think. It's just the opening, like, Herod is good all the way through from the second it comes out.
Agree with you.
I know it is.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Because I've been giving PDM so much, like, but like, let's be real, PDM they do a good job with their clones for the most part.
Yeah, and it's like it's weird because I keep coming back to Tobacco Vanilla. There's parts of it that I just really, really love, and it's sort of I do get a compliment with it a lot for some reason. I don't know why, but it's gonna get hot with me. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. What you, Timmy?
All right, split again.
Split another one.
Oh, man, you know my answer for this one.
I do.
For me, I don't. No, I don't think it's worth the hype because I found something better. For my taste, I like Tobacco Rouge.
Fade On.
Tobacco Rouge by Fade On. It's half the price because it's $160 for 100 ml versus 50 ml for $225 or $235 now. Actually, it's I don't know. Tobacco Vanilla comes off harsh on me. I think it's the tobacco that comes off just harsh.
Tobacco's not really a thing either.
Yeah, and it's just off-putting to me off my skin chemistry. Like, Tobacco Rouge is just
I see
heaven. It is the best fragrance, best tobacco fragrance on earth.
Yeah, because like
Tobacco Rouge actually.
Yeah, it's not like harsh at all. It's pretty smooth.
Oh, Tobacco Rouge is like so appealing. It's not harsh. It's just smooth.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Tobacco is done typically like one of two ways: super safe or super harsh.
Yeah.
And let's be real, Tobacco Vanilla is super harsh.
Yeah.
One of tobacco, yeah. I think, though, when smelled from far away, Tobacco Vanilla could be nice. But I think Tobacco Rouge still blows it out of the water just because it is so much cheaper and the performance stays the same.
Yeah.
No matter what year.
The price point is insane. The bottles look dope.
Yeah.
The scent is dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a sick fragrance. Yeah.
It is a very sick fragrance. So I'm going to type that down in the comments if no one knows about it. I think someone already did. Tobacco Rouge by Fade On is an amazing fragrance. All right, so TV would get a nod for me just because I personally found something better, and that's cheaper as well. Yeah. Next one, you guys better be like nice to this fragrance. This one's F Delicious, man. F Dizzle. This one's F Dizzle by me.
Okay, so you guys know my answer, right?
Yes, probably. I would hope so.
Okay, so I like make fun of Tim for loving F Dizzle a lot. The big homie Vincent Stern out in Kaltenkirchen, Germany. Shout out to Vincent. He's a big fan of Fab Delicious. Hashtag F Dizzle, if you know what I'm saying. But real talk. Name one dominant Tonka fragrance that's better than it with that value. I'll wait. Like, I'm not even that big of a fan of that note, but like, let's be real. We're talking what, like $240-ish for a 125 ml?
Yeah.
210.
So, 210 for a 120. Well, 210. That's designer price. You know what I'm saying? And like, let's be real. Like, Dior's oils are a top tier. Like I don't think Demachi is the best, but man, the ingredients are on point. And that one, he killed it. Like, I'm not gonna front, and I wouldn't buy that fragrance, but I respect it enough to give that at least 9 out of 10. That is definitely worth the hype for sure. That's one of the best value fragrances in years, like point blank period.
Yeah.
Go, Bradley.
Like, and I would say Tonka Imperial, as much as I love Lar et La Matière, not worth the hype. You know, because like, why would you own it when, like, it's $270 for 75 mLs versus $210 for 125, and that $210 is just as good, if not better. Yeah. Like, there's no, like, Tonka Imperial has pretty much been body bagged by F Dizzle.
Body bagged.
It's over.
Dang. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
F Dizzle, like, they got that ass. Like, that's
the Mr. Steal Your Girls. in the Tonka world. Okay.
Real talk, that will steal your girl, and that's a good unisex scent too. F Dizzle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I'm a little bit torn with this. I mean, I do really like the scent. It's dry down. Opening, not so much. Lavender, mint. I don't know why the hell they put that in there, but that throws me off a little bit. A curveball at the very opening, but yeah, great value, no doubt about it. Timmy's giving me the death stare over here. He's like, better not say no.
Like staring you down through the camera.
Yeah. Wow. The Tonka Bean note, I do like it. But the guys, think about this: the hype. Is this the most hyped gourmand of all time? Would you say? I mean, of course, recently.
No, definitely not all time. Amen.
Oh, no, I forgot about Amen.
Let's say of recent times.
In the last 20 years, yes.
Yes. Does it deserve that hype? Is there better gourmands out there? Like
for that value, no. Stop it. Like
210 for 125. That's hard to beat.
Yeah,
so
it is.
That's so sick. I might buy it just because of how good the value is. I won't even wear it. It's just like the value is so good.
Damn.
So good.
At a risk of like not being invited to any more live streams, I'm gonna say it's a hot. I mean, come on, like yeah, it's very hyped. Maybe a little bit overhyped, but not enough to like surpass the value that it has and to surpass the quality that it has. So it's gonna get a hot, but a barely for me. But I still enjoy it. I still wear it a lot. Yeah.
F Dizzle.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
Tim, break it down because I know you will.
Huh?
Break it down. I know you will.
I will.
You're the F Dizzle like king.
I will eventually own a 450 ml of F Dizzle.
450.
Wow.
Golly.
And speaking of value, let the people know.
It's $420. That's less than 1 per ml.
Wow.
What is that less? Is that cheap?
Is it $420 for 450 ml?
I gotta check this out. That's better than most ball frames.
So cheap, dude.
Dang.
So cheap. That's better than MSRP like designers.
Yeah. It is. It's better than most MSRP designers.
They must really want you to buy those big bottles now.
Yeah.
And the bottle presentation is dope.
Dude, I will have that display on my table.
That's ridiculous, man. Dude, discounter can't compete with that.
No, that's why they don't.
You don't need a discounter.
You really can't.
Yeah.
You won't make any money off it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, my answer is obviously yes.
So why can't Dior just make smaller bottles then? Who's realistically going to buy a freaking 450 ml? Not me. I'll buy a 30 ml, maybe a 50.
Me.
Yeah, maybe Timmy would. Yeah. But, come on, Dior. I mean, it's about time they bring some smaller bottles. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
I mean, if they give a smaller bottle, it really wouldn't be worth the price too. Because like, you can pay a little more for so much more. I can't imagine them coming out with a 50.
Okay. Quick thing, guys. I heard through the grapevine. I'm not gonna say who mentioned it to me, but from what I know, they will debut 75 ml sizes for.
Yes. Debut.
I don't know when, but there's rumors about it surfacing around the time when they debut those new leaked Dior fragrances.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have information on those new 7 ones for later in the messages. So sorry guys, maybe in the next live stream I'll share it. But
wow, you gotta slide into DMs for that one.
I gotta hype it up here in the comments. I do have information on those 7 the new ones that are coming out. Not full information though. Not full information, but a brief from someone who smelled it before in front. So I'll share that in the comments later.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
All right, moving on to the next one is, man, before I get into the last 2, I want to throw in one more just because there's someone in the comments that mentioned it, and it's from Le Labo Santal 33. It's the most popular niche fragrance around New York area, so I had to throw that one in there.
Oh no, that's definitely hype for sure.
Yeah,
without a doubt. No, Santal 33, interesting fragrance. That being said, is it worth the hype? Oh man, like it's gosh. As a fan of high quality sandalwoods, I don't think it's there. you know.
Right. Makes
And-
sense. Yeah, makes sense.
And the thing is that like Le Labo, I think their gimmickry is more about the customization of it, rather than high quality scents. Because besides Bergamot 22, Poivre, no, sorry, Bergamot 22,
There
Poivre
you go.
23,
You're French.
Santal 33. Besides those, like what else? What else is everyone hyping?
Definitely the oud one. Definitely.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Not.
And the rose one. That being
Rose.
said, it's just like I don't detect enough quality for the $300 price tag.
Yeah.
Can it get compliments? I can see it. I haven't done a full wearing of it, but it didn't blow my socks off when I smelled it. And I think that's mainly because of the hype that you mentioned, Tim, about it, because people were talking about it. So it's kind of like when I smelled Aventus for the first time. It's just like, that's it. It's kind of how I felt.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I'm going to say not worth the hype. I think it's a nice fragrance. It's just, I think if they were to mass produce that minus the in-store, gimmickry, that would be worth a lot less. And maybe I'd be on it. But with its current MSRP, I'm going to say not worth the hype.
No.
Yeah.
All right. I saw your face earlier.
Yeah.
Man. You didn't seem to
Dude.
like that one.
I don't like anything from Le Labo besides
Hey.
Bergamot 22. Really.
Fam, hold on. Can you smell Poivre 23 when it's available worldwide in September? Because like all of the city exclusives will be available in September.
Oh
Well-
yeah, hit up Hey guys, if you guys don't notice yet, in September, hit up Le Labo if you're close to one. They have all the city exclusives, and also if you're not close to Le Labo, go on Lucky Scent. Lucky Scent also carries them during that time as well. If you want to smell the city exclusive.
Brad, you gotta smell Poivre 23.
Well, yeah.
I'm a huge fan. That being said,
Pepper.
fam,
We're
like,
Americans. We don't know what that is.
yeah, Poivre is pepper.
33.
I'm Asian of all people. I don't
23. It's 23.
23, not 33. 33 would be 33.
Yeah, because Santal 33, that would be 33.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so Santal 33, it's so weird. Like powdery sandalwood with a touch of spice. It's weird to me. It's like almost surgically clean when I smelled it, and it was I just couldn't do it, to be honest. I don't want to smell like that. I don't want a female friend to smell like that at all. It's just very strange. And to get, it's pretty hyped up, and the price too is the killer for me. They are so expensive for what they are. I think even the 50 mils are pretty expensive. So this is like the easiest, not worth the hype on the entire list for me personally.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Yeah. For me, there's a designer fragrance actually that smells similar to it. Not exactly like it, but similar. And that's CH Men Sport. You guys have smelled it. That's sandalwood vetiver.
Yeah.
It smells so similar to Santal 33. And I'm like, I'd rather wear CH Man Sport for that price,
The price. Yeah.
Yeah, for the price. So definitely not worth it. But it is super hype. Here in Vegas, I was in Barney's, and a woman walked in, smelled all the Le Labo, and bought Santal 33. So yeah, there's a really big hype around it. I don't get it. So definitely not. All right. Let's move on to the next one. This one is Reflection, man. We're getting to like the most known ones now. This is Reflection, man.
Oh man. Oh really?
We gotta touch on it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Like real talk, this is the one fragrance that I notably used to love that I've just fallen out of love with. That being said, it's mainly because of how simple it is. You'd wear that, and it's like one of the most simplest fragrances that I own that lasts so long on me. And it's just like, are you gonna evolve yet? Is how I felt. That being said, it's a very nice sandalwood fragrance. The white florals, slightly powdery. I just love the jasmine. I love the neroli in it. It's a white floral sandalwood scent. Of course, I'm gonna love it. That being said, it's done with the Le Male DNA in mind, which I'm kind of over in 2017. And I think that's why I sold my bottle. That being said,
What?
that being said, for like anyone looking to get into sandalwood, it's a scent that I highly recommend. It's something that is hard to hate, and as a result, I'm going to say it's worth the hype.
Yeah. So Reflection Man gets a lot of hype.
I know what your answer is, Brad. You did my fragrance profile.
I did, yeah. So it doesn't get a lot of hype, but I do think it lives up to it. Fresh fragrance, boom. Performance, boom. I'm already on board right there. It is a little bit floral, a little bit powdery, which I think is unique for what it is. I don't, generally tend to rock those, but this is one that I can see myself rocking, and like I have been wearing it a lot. Dressing up, it's dynamite. It's the best, one of the best formal fragrances that I own, because you have a powdery, elegant sophistication or air sophistication like around you, and I just really enjoy it a lot. Especially the opening, I think it's the orris in there, maybe the rose. I get like a tiny little bit of spice. Like, it's hard to describe, but
you actually get the orris?
Yes, I do.
For that. I wish I got it.
I do.
Lord, man, I'd be so happy if I got orris from that. That would be such a sick fragrance. It would feel like it was made by Chanel.
Yeah. Have you smelled CK2? CK2 has the orris in there a little bit. I get it as well, and I get this similar sort of a vibe, but a slightly spicier take on it. But that's
I love how you're the only person who loves that fragrance.
Yeah, CK2.
I love it. I think that's so cool. And I'm not saying that to spite you, but because I think it's good fragrance too. I don't think it's awful.
I love this, man.
But I'm glad you love it. Yeah.
It's so interesting to me, but to a lot of people, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just toss it off as just like a boring fresh scent. But I get like wasabi. I get the wet stones. It has like a creamy coconut suntan lotion. Like it's everything. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, so Reflection Man, to get back to it, it's a hot for me, definitely. I mean, I really enjoy it. One of my favorite niche scents. I have a Scentbird's travel spray of it. I still need to get myself a full bottle, but until I run out of it, because I don't use it that often, only for special occasions. But it's going to get a hot for me.
All right, awesome. So, guys, Reflection Man, this is hard.
This is hard.
Stop it.
Sarcastically.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite like mainstream niche of all time. I wear it a lot. Like I can wear it in any situation at all. I'll wear it casual, I'll wear it formal, I'll wear it winter, I'll wear it summer. It does not matter, I'll wear it all the time. It's my girlfriend's favorite niche fragrance on me as well. And to me, it's one of the most one of the most best per value fragrances in terms of versatility wise.
For
sure.
Sure.
You buy one bottle, you're set. Like if you're not into collecting fragrances, you only want a few, like less than 5 bottles. Reflection Man needs to be one of them that's in your list.
Any season, any occasion. Name one occasion it's bad for. I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Like maybe if like you're like you have a very blue collar job and it's
no when you're diving in Dubai.
Yo, shout out to Fragrance View.
Yeah, shout out to Fragrance View.
Oh, yeah. We gotta get him
he's not back from Dubai yet. Like I think he's gonna be back in like a couple weeks or so.
And I thought my business trips were grueling. This guy's gone diving off the coast, of UAE, and like I'm complaining about 2 weeks in Toronto. Like, I'm awful.
All right, so Reflection Man gets 3 hots. All right, last one, and man, I wanted to leave this one out because we touch on it in every single video.
Every video.
But we had to, or else the people would ask why, because they don't want to go back and watch our old live stream.
Yeah.
So they're gonna ask them again anyway. All right, Aventus, last one.
Aventus.
Good question.
Aventus by Pineapple.
Wow, can you not?
No.
Can you not, fam? Okay. Yo, real talk. Aventus is definitely worth the hype. It wouldn't be the most popular fragrance at any upper tier luxury goods retailers if it wasn't. I'm talking omnisciently speaking here, on top of how I genuinely feel about it, which obviously I love it. I love it. Everyone loves it. It's a very interesting fragrance because, like, before that fragrance, like, who had that kind of, fruity, smoky, and, like, musky DNA? Like, notably speaking, no one, came out with something like that. Still super unique in 2017, minus the forgettable clones. Like it's just a hard fragrance to hate. The feedback from me, like I get it, for sure. It's my most complimented scent ever. But like I'm not even talking about just the compliments, just in general. I just think it's a wonderful fragrance. So it's definitely worth the hype. for example, if discounters didn't exist, I still think we'd all buy Aventus at 455 for 4 ounce. Real talk, because
Bradley just a head shake.
That's the funny joke.
Brad, hear me out. If discounters didn't exist, check this out, fam. What would happen is that someone, like maybe a Redolescence, maybe a Jeremy, and I love these guys, are still going to say, it's so good. It gets all these compliments and stuff like that. And you're going to be like, damn, I have to get it.
Yeah.
You know? It has to be good. And then you smell it and you're like, yeah, man, this stuff really goes, you know, performance and feedback wise and versatility wise. If discounters didn't exist, people would still buy it. As a matter of fact, most people buy it that way who aren't fragrance heads. That's how we know it's worth the hype. It's worth the hype.
But maybe they're being misled. Ever think about? I mean, it's so hyped that everybody says that it's awesome. This has to be the most overhyped fragrance of all time, in my opinion. I mean, like not majorly, like because it's just, I mean, just the most hyped period. And does it live up to it? I've touched on this in previous live streams. To me, it doesn't. It's just plain and simple. You know, they make it out to be this godlike fragrance that is, you know, going to get you compliments all the time, get you laid every time, and like all these crazy things. And the whole batch variation thing, the price tag, and I just want to stay away from Aventus. That's just me personally. I don't know. I have a sample of it, and I'm content with that. Is it worth all of the hype that people give it? In my opinion, no. So it's going to be a not for me. I'm sticking by my word. I kind of stick to it, you know. Like I got this. This fills my needs. On Sarah said drop Boise, to be honest.
Respect. See, this is why I love Brad. Brad's a soldier out here, you know, on these streets of fresh fragrance.
Frag streets.
Yeah, he ain't scared. So y'all, like, this guy is such a soldier. He just, Aventus and Savage in the same live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Last week. He'll do it again because he don't care.
I'll run up on it anytime.
You're right up on y'all. Man, I wish I had that courage. Good Lord. No, I respect that. Yeah, I respect. Yo, Cedra Boise is a quality fragrance, by the way.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh man.
So sorry to let down all the Aventus fans out there.
No, I think they're used to it. You said it every video.
Desensitize them a little bit too.
Oh man, I love the clash in opinions. For me, the Aventus, I hate the batch variations, really.
Yep.
That's what I could wrap my head around. Like, I can buy a 450. Okay, if this channel didn't exist, I go to retail, right?
Yeah.
I buy a bottle.
And retail, it's still an issue. You're right.
It is an issue still. Yeah. Like, I don't get the batch that I want. If I test it out in retail and they don't have that batch in stock, you know, I don't like that batch at all. Is the smell worth the hype? I would say,
but it's good.
It's great. It is great. It is a great fragrance. But is the smell worth the hype? I would say the ingredients, everything is still there for Creed, of course.
Yeah.
For MSRP, that's tough, dude. That's really, really, really tough, man.
Well, let's picture
because
that.
there's
wanted to make a fragrance that was, you know, it's like what you said with Amber Narguilé. Like back in the day, it was the OG fragrance of all time, you know. But also, it's like the OG rich guy one fragrance stop, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so on that note alone, that's why I said it's worth the hype. Yeah.
In today's market, it's still being sold like crazy. I'm at the Creed boutique in Caesars, and all they buy is Aventus or.
No, that's true.
Being sold. Yeah, it's Aventus. It's still very, very popular. MSRP. I'm really thinking hard about this one. Would I buy it at MSRP if someone stole my bottle?
If discounters didn't exist at all.
If discounters didn't exist, would I miss it in my collection?
You would.
I would not get the same batch that I had.
Hey. Okay.
So would I take the risk to buy that? Honestly, I still probably would buy it still. Yeah, just
I don't understand. I don't understand.
If I get a different batch.
You're loco.
Hashtag Aventus Army. Again, when we're buying retail, we're gonna go try out the batch in store. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying? Yeah.
but it's like a very iffy yes. Like it's like a 51% yes and like 49% no.
I
It's
still love
the most iffy yes that I would ever give to any question.
Yeah.
Because like I really it's just tough. But Aventus is still a great fragrance. I've tried majority of the clones and none of them live up to it really.
facts.
It just doesn't have the magic that the original has. You know,
Bars.
despite the
You guys are
Bradley's
under
like,
the Aventus spell.
"No."
You guys are enchanted by Aventus at the moment. I can
Aventus,
see clearly. I can see through this mist
Yo,
that you guys are
okay,
in.
yo.
No, it's Bradley's clouded by the bergamot.
I'm just sitting back.
Brad, he's clouded by his
I don't
bergamot.
see
So, like,
anything.
yo, Brad is so woke right now. Can y'all like say hashtag stay woke for like Brad in the
Stay
chat?
woke.
Hashtag stay woke. It's like this
Come
is
on. I need all of my fans. I've seen you guys in the comments down here. All the Aventus guys who are a little bit skeptical about it. Let me know where you're at. I need some people who are behind me. Come on. I can't be the only one out here that's a little skeptical about Aventus.
Yeah, there's definitely a
Stay woke.
love-hate community for Aventus.
Yeah.
Just
Like, I
because,
don't hate it though. Like, yeah, I mean, is it worth the freaking hype? No, not for me.
all right.
That's-
Okay, I like the clash in opinions. I love this. So that was it for the worth the hype or not, and that is the last section of today's live cast.
Yo, can I answer one question though?
Q&As today, but since Manny just got here, let's take a few questions and then we're gonna close out
Yo,
because this is about the 3-hour mark now.
Yo,
Yeah.
real talk. What is this question that like? Because like people want me to answer the 250K question.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
All right.
Thank you for reminding us about that.
Yeah, we have to ask
Yeah.
you those questions
What's the
that we
circumstance
did
again?
without you.
I can't spend the 250K on fragrances, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Manny, I'm gonna ask you the questions. All
Okay,
right. Just this one question because we're too close to time. All right. You have a chance to own all the fragrances in the world or get paid 250K right now. You can't
Cash.
spend the 250K on fragrances. And you cannot sell the fragrances you receive if you choose to own all the fragrances.
And you can keep your collection.
You can keep your collection if you choose the 250K.
250. Yeah.
This is the most free question still. It's so free.
Yeah, it was free for us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like here's the thing. I actually like when it comes to the fragrances or the fragrance community, like I really don't want a lot out of it, to be honest. Like just knowing you guys and stuff like that's really cool for me. And everyone like on YouTube and forums and stuff like that, you guys are awesome. And the fragrances are awesome too. And when I mean the fragrances are awesome, the ones that I think I've had an awesome enough emotional connection with. And I'm in a very like blessed situation to be able to afford what I like. And I already have most of what I actually do love. So in this case, I would definitely take the 250K, put that towards, other stuff in life, because fragrance wise, I'm satisfied. Like you guys have not seen me pick up much lately, to be honest. Mainly because I don't believe in having to pick stuff up if I don't feel like I want, need / love it enough. Like I just think that's silly. I mean, if you want to do it for the sake of being a reviewer, I respect that. That's cool. It's just I don't have the time to like. That's why I don't really say I'm a reviewer, because I can't get to new releases, number one, because of the country I live in. I don't get stuff soon enough, and I don't review enough either. So like I look at this as purely content creation and expression, mainly for the stuff I like. And since I already have this stuff I like, I would definitely take the 250K.
Nice. That makes 3 of us.
Yeah.
All right. That's all three guys' same answer. And plus, if you own all the fragrances in the world, there's no more fragrance journey for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's no discovery. There's no testing out anything. It's no longer fun.
That is so true. That is so true. But with 250K, to have all this discovery minus the fragrances ahead of you, like you can discover, a new place. You can discover, the world. You can discover like
travel,
new cars and stuff like that. You could probably book a ticket to space. You probably like you can buy a few Apple shares. You can do a lot with 250K. That is probably more worthwhile than scented liquid. As much as we love scented liquid, it's just maybe someone else would say something different. we're just in the financial situation that we're in to be able to afford what we like, I think. And if anyone else picks the other answer, we totally understand that too, as well. And maybe money's not really a thing for you, but you'd just rather have, your passion, and that's equally respectable. Money ain't everything, but for me, I literally have what I really want, thankfully. Except for Philosopher's EDP by Diptyque. I really need that. I really need what else do I need? Himalaya by Creed, I really want. I want there's a few something that I gotta grab. Poivre 23, but, so there it is.
23.
Yeah.
The French.
That's what's up. Nice. Yo, Kyle Enright, lol, watch Cuba, tune in with 3 minutes left again.
Cuba. Again, always.
Yeah, Homeboy gave me like a nice name drop recently on one of his recent
Water review.
Yo,
on G-Water.
Yep.
Water.
Yeah, it's just water.
And he said that it is a bisexual fragrance, which I would definitely agree with.
Yeah.
That was
I'm gonna have to go and watch that video.
That's the most gangster shit ever said about G-Water. I respect the pimp hand. So like that's why I thought that was cool.
Yeah. All right. To wrap this up, I don't want to leave everyone out without Q&A for Manny, because you guys didn't get any of Manny's answers. So let's do let's say a round or two, maybe 2 rounds of questions, and then we're gonna sign out. All right. So questions, guys. Hit us with those. We need something. Okay. So Manny, you get first pick, dude.
Yeah, sure thing. Sick. Thank you, Mark Hoffa. That's super kind of you. That's really kind. I really appreciate that in the comments here, man. I'm going to pick Abai's question, DHI or DHP. Yo, shout out to Abai, one of the fragrance OG.
I'm using his internet right now.
Yeah.
Man, this world's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, so real talk, DHI or DHP. So if you guys don't know what that stands for, Dior Homme Intense and Dior Homme Parfum. So real talk, it's not even close. In 2017, Dior Homme Parfum.
Yeah.
The fragrance that hasn't been reformulated like 8 times. Obviously, it's Dior Homme Parfum. You're telling me you walk up in the Sephora right now in France, where they actually retail both.
Yeah.
And you're going to smell Dior Homme Parfum versus Dior Homme Intense, and you're going to pick, like, DHI? Real talk?
I would, maybe.
Like, it's just, like, it's so, like, in comparison to OG DHI or even 3 years ago DHI, it's just night and day. Like, and I think right now Parfum is better. But that being said, I pretty much prefer Parfum over OG DHI myself as well, mainly because I just love how much more powdery it is in a leathery sort of way, and I don't get leathers that I would actually fall in love with too often, and that is one of them. So I think that's really cool that Demachi actually made it happen, made a leathery DH fragrance, and I'm actually in love with it. I honestly think it's his best fragrance, period. Dior Homme Parfum. So definitely Dior Homme Parfum over DHI. What about you guys?
Wow. Well, I do really respect DHP. I mean, I get the blend of it. It's the leather with the addition, but to me, it's too beastly for me to even wear, to be honest.
I respect that, yeah.
It's so strong. Like DHI, much more wearable, much more practical for my usage. It doesn't last. I mean, still get pretty good performance out of it, but
you're also in an area where it's way hotter than
Like I could see being up in Canada, rocking DHP all day because it's so cold in the winter and nighttime. But for me,
oh god, it was in the 50s earlier this morning, man.
Dude, I haven't seen 50s since like February.
like what the heck, man? Like where I was at, like Canada, bro.
DHP for me.
I wish it was 50 here.
It's like twice that.
Yeah.
So DHI is my choice. I would say. I've been wearing this in a while too. It smells so good.
I don't like this question. I don't like Iris, dude.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one,
I don't think you like Dior Homme Iris. is
Yeah, I don't like Dior Homme Iris.
Lipsticky.
Yeah, you don't like the way they do it.
I think DHP if I had to pick one. It's manlier. It's not as metrosexual. I like DHP more. I like the leather. Yeah, it's not my favorite fragrances at all of those two. But if I had to pick one, DHP is the more masculine one, and I would probably wear that one if I had to wear one.
I also think that if you wanted something sweet, you would go in a gourmand direction anyway.
Yes, I would definitely go more gourmand, not the DHI way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that comment. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I still love you, Brad.
Thanks. It's like
Brad.
Mark is in the house. Robes08, shout out.
Ah, Robes08. Hey, Robes.
Yo,
Right.
Bradley, you get
Robes
the
knows,
next pick.
man. That's my guy right there.
Question. Let's see what we got here.
Another OG original gangster in the house and my fellow compatriot. Yeah, wait, we're OGs then? White
Ooh.
Shadow? We're OGs. Yo, shout out to White Shadow. Oh man, I appreciate that. But like, if we're OGs, like that's the OG of OGs right there, Robes08. So y'all show Robes08 some love in the chat, please.
Original grandpa gangster.
I mean, that sounds disparaging, but okay.
Yeah.
We love you, Mark.
Not seeing a whole lot of questions, but
Oh, Casey has a good question.
which one is it?
Question, please. Question.
What are your go-to date fragrances?
I was just looking at that one.
Yeah, come on, man.
Go-to date fragrances. Should we do one hot weather, one cold weather, maybe, or let me think.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
So hot weather, definitely Acqua di Gio Profumo, without a doubt. A little bit basic, but for me, in my area, I don't smell any other really guys wearing this one a whole lot.
Basic and proud, yeah.
Yeah, right. Basic and proud. For
I respect
winter,
him, man.
Basic.
Yeah. Shoot. For colder weather, let me think about that for a second.
Colder, see older.
Yeah.
Older people.
You see what I did? I don't know what I did.
Honestly, don't know. But just as it's right here, if I control my sprays, this again, it's manly, smoky, honey, slightly smoky, honey, sweet, 1821 sweet tobacco. And like if I just put on one spray and wait a couple hours, it's just really nice. It's manly scent and it's very alluring for a date, I think. So those would probably be my two.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Cascade Man.
Cascade.
Okay, so I'm going to look at this in the respect of the first date. In case someone is looking for something themselves. So like this is also I'm answering this in the suggestion form as well, but this is something I would genuinely do. So for warm weather, I would use Gucci Pour Homme de by Gucci. It's super inoffensive.
Yeah.
No one to date has hated it on me, and it's designer-wise the most flattering feedback ever for me. So that for sure. Winter-wise, if I had to pick, I don't think it's close, to be honest. Just historically speaking, Amen Pure Havane, in my experience, has been unreal, without a doubt. It also doesn't have any potential ex-boyfriend vibe. There's a lot of sweet fragrances out there, but it's one that I'll get called out on for being unique, and it's very flattering, very warm and welcoming. It's just a nice, cherry honey tobacco that's hard to hate with the Amen base, which is nice when it's in skin scent territory. So I'm going to say those two: Amen Pure Havane for winter and Gucci Pour Homme de for the warmer months.
Nice.
Ooh, that's nice. That's definitely nice. For the summer month, man, summer is a different definition for me now.
Yeah.
It used to be 60 degrees summer.
Oh, yo, Robes08.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Robes for a sec, because he spotted the Joe Malone bag in the
Joe
back.
Malone.
Yo.
Manny, no.
Y'all gotta see this. I got two, fam. What's up?
Oh,
What's
double.
up? Easy.
Holy shit.
Like Joe Malone candles
Hey.
and like super light ass fragrances all day.
Yep.
Shout
Welcome
out
to
to
my
Estee
world.
Lauder.
My summer go-to date fragrance. I like Manny's idea with first dates because I think first dates are the most nerve-wracking dates.
They're the most
So,
practical first date sense
Yeah,
too.
like the second or third date, you kind of know the girl's taste now, so you would kind of like akin to her taste.
Yeah.
But the first date, oh man, I'm gonna go with a very, very, very generic answer for summer nighttime, and that's gonna be Lana Need Alone.
Oh shit.
That's
Gotta
not
go
generic
very-
at all.
Yeah, it's generic.
Lana
You know,
Need
No,
I-
it's not.
like, in terms of an answer, a lot of people would wear that.
Oh no, as far as the frag comments,
No.
generic.
Yeah.
Like what Brad said is generic. An
Yo,
opera
yeah.
show like clone. I mean, not clone, flanker. That's generic. But again, I
Yeah.
respect basic and proud. I respect
That's right.
basic and proud.
Yeah, I would easily I would Lana Weed Alone.
Yeah.
As a date scent for the hot weather. For the colder
Not basic.
weather, man.
say
For the
Jizzle?
colder weather, I'll probably wear first date, man. Why not? I'll probably wear Aventus when it's colder. Why not?
Aventus when it's colder?
Dude, you know my batch, man. My batch is
You're insane.
monstrous.
Oh,
My batch is 3-spray max monstrous.
yeah.
It's just stupid strong. I can't wear more than that, or else I repeat history.
Is that XO1?
XO1, yeah. 15
Yo,
XO1 is
yo,
so
I
strong.
swear, there's people in the fragcom that will get shot for that.
No, that's the thing. I didn't know how good it was.
Yo,
Like people are like
XO1
XO1's like the legendary smoky
Legend.
people get shot for XO1. People get shot for RO1. Yo,
It's
shout out to
ZO1.
Jeremy for RO1. Yo, the ZO1 batch? Woo, crazy.
Better watch out.
Someone will burn down your house for a ZO1.
Yo, see, Brad hates Aventus. He'll run up on you for that.
Oh yeah. Trying to catch me outside.
Catch you.
How about that?
How about that?
I can't. Oh my gosh.
Should've said that.
Oh man, that just happened.
Yeah.
You're so young, Brad. I love you.
It's past my bedtime.
Oh my god. I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's do I gotta pick a question now. Huh?
Yeah, fam.
We need questions, bros. Ask some questions.
Okay. I'll find a question for you.
What are the fragrances people love on you, but you couldn't stand them, so you gave them away? What's one fragrance that people love on you, but you can't stand yourself?
That's a good question. Fragrances that I love on me, but I can't stand. That's a thing.
It's not very many of them. to be
Yeah.
honest.
No,
It's tough.
because I usually don't wear the fragrances I can't stand.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because like when I'm wearing a fragrance, I'm to test. I'm typically wearing it for me,
Yeah.
because I don't want, believe it or not, feedback to influence how I feel about it. Because it
Mhm.
begins with how you genuinely feel about a fragrance. Am I right? Because at the end of the day, you're the one stuck wearing it.
Yeah.
You know, so you might as well love it yourself. Like you might as well love the skin you're in and what's on it. So I'm gonna say, if I had to pick one that people actually loved off me, that gosh, that's such.
Yeah, it's hard.
No! I got this. Oh, this is
The
free.
light bulb.
Yeah, this just went off. Eros by Versace.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, like actually, no, yeah, definitely. I actually got like a mini splash of it from when it initially dropped, and I'm like, okay. So I literally poured it into my hand and like I didn't actually like smell it beforehand. I was like, just threw it on, and then I couldn't breathe.
Couldn't
Like-
breathe. It's strong.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Eros.
Yeah.
But I couldn't breathe, but everyone loved it. So like everyone loved it but me. So I hope that answers the question properly. But yeah, real talk, it would be Eros by Versace. And no disrespect to Eros. Eros is a very good club scent.
Club Monster.
It's just not what I'm seeking out of fragrances. I typically don't gravitate towards the conventional club monsters that are heavy on tonka, some aromatics as well as a little bit vanilla. It's just typically not me. Although there's a couple exceptions I do like Ultra Mall and some other ones. But Eros is just, oh man, such a disrespectful fragrance for me.
Disrespectful. Dang.
It's such a disrespectful fragrance for me. I say
Dang.
that with all due respect, as ironic as that's
Yeah.
All
right. For me, it's gonna be Perry Ellis M. Interesting one. I at one point did like this until I smelled something and it dried out that now I can't unsmell, and now I don't like it so much. But I have gotten a lot of compliments with this somehow. I don't know what it is, but I don't really wear this anymore, and it smells super, super mature. Like when the dry down, it gets this muskiness underneath. It smells like I'm a grandpa, 80 years old. It's got like this fuzzy scratchiness to it. It's like that. But people seem to really enjoy it off me. But it's like, I think I remember Jeremy, shout out to Jeremy Fragrance, of course, saying in his videos that he would wear a fragrance that smells like shit if every other person loved it on him. I mean, shout out to him. That's all cool, but that's not what I would do personally. You know, I think I would wear fragrance more for myself than for other people. But that's definitely one that springs to mind right away. The one that I don't like that much, but people still seem to like it off me. So.
All right. I personally don't have an answer to that because if I hate a fragrance, like most of my fragrances are niche, so I don't get compliments often. You know, like I get compliments off designers, and I like all the designers that I wear. I really don't know which one I don't like that I wear. You know,
because we've talked a lot about fragrances, you and I, as far as you know, off stream and stuff, like what we've tested and stuff. Like, what would you get compliments with that you might not have felt? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. I don't think
I
there's any. I'm trying to think of it
because I've gone through your collection, and I'm like, yeah, no, like you genuinely love the stuff that you have. That's why you have it.
Because they're usually expensive. I wouldn't buy them otherwise.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like that sucks having expensive taste. I think we all do to a certain extent. Like Brad out here buying Ateliers, no, that ain't cheap, man. And they last like 2 hours, so it's actually not cheap.
He has to get sponsored by Ateliers, man. That's your goal for your channel, is getting sponsored.
So do you guys watch like any esports? So in esports, the way it works is that when you get sponsored, you take the initials of your sponsor and you put it in front of your name. So like Bradley TRIPLEINC would be AC TRIPLEINC.
AC TRIPLEINC. So, look, dude, I'm surrounded by it. I have it everywhere. Like it's just in my space down here. I don't know. I can't.
I'll be M Imagine Scent for Matriarch Imagine Scent.
Yep.
No, HOM Imagine Scent.
HOM.
Technically, you are sponsored by them. You have a fragrance with them.
Yeah. Manny would
don't get any free bottles though. That's the thing. If I was sponsored, I would get free bottles. I buy all my fragrances, dude. People keep saying, "Man, Timmy is like sponsored by Matriarch." No, dude, I buy all of them.
I
never got a bottle for free.
I hope you get a free bottle of yours, though.
Oh yeah,
I hope so. Yeah.
I would hope.
Like, that would be the weirdest thing if I don't.
That'd be kind of messed up.
That would
like,
be. Like, man,
I helped make this, and I don't get a little something.
You'll have to like put it out. I think she's sending me some soon. But moving on to the are you guys one last round of questions?
Yeah,
one more. One last round. Okay, Manny.
Yo, what's everyone saying? What are y'all saying? Okay, I'm gonna dig through the depths of this.
Yeah,
just because I want to see what y'all was saying. You know. Okay. Oh man, apparently I can't go further back because like I got here super late. So
yeah,
I am sorry, guys. Yeah. Again, like with the traffic that I had to deal with.
There's a question asking, is Manny worth the hype? Absolutely. Absolutely, man. It's a free question. Manny worth the hype.
I'm flattered. I'm flattered.
I'm sponsored by Cascade to say that. I'm kidding.
So it's like that, boys. It's like that. Yo, RM has a good question, I think. Code Profumo or Ultramall? Armani Code Profumo by Giorgio Armani, or Ultramall by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Now, here's the thing. What I wanted from Armani Code Profumo was honestly Armani Code on steroids. That's all I wanted. I didn't ask for this extra ass Tonka for days. I didn't need that. Do I have the fragrance? Yes. Is it nice? Yes. It's just not as nice as Armani Code would have been in an eau de parfum concentration, like an actual eau de parfum concentration, not these fraudulent ass Chanel style concentrations. We're talking about Giorgio Armani here.
Yeah.
And I hope they were going to do something dope with Armani Code Profumo, and they did. It just wasn't the kind of dope I was expecting. But that being said, Ultramall, when I first smelled that pear, woo-wee, that stuff was crazy.
Peer.
That pear.
Peer.
Oh, pear. Yeah, that pear. Yeah, that very nice. Well done. That is a long-lasting opening too.
Yeah.
That stuff right there, like with some of the OG aromatic Limahl elements into like what I feel to be a sweeter dry down as of late, less spicy. I just think Ultramall's, without a doubt, one of the best club fragrances released in years. Period. It smells different enough from that line, but it's definitely part of the Limahl line. I think that stuff sick. So definitely Ultramall over Armani Code Profumo, but Armani Code Profumo is still very good. It's just if I'm going, like, let's look at it this way. Which one am I reaching for at the clubs? It's definitely going to be Ultramall, mainly because it's more unique, because there's a lot of stuff that Armani Code Profumo could smell like. The OG Armani Code, a little bit ex-boyfriendish. 1 million, a little bit ex-boyfriendish. Arrows, a little bit ex-boyfriendish. But someone catches a whiff of your pear from
my pear.
You know what pear I'm talking about. But like, they catch a whiff of that opening note, it's over. Like, that's insta compliment.
Over. Dang.
So yeah, no, but that, and I like the fragrance more generally, like Ultramall for sure.
All right, Bradley.
I'm not the biggest fan of either of these. Like Limahl,
fresh.
Yeah, already I'm not on board, right? It's like Limahl, what's Ultramall? Sorry, I was getting confused, but it actually just gives me a headache a little bit. It's so sugary sweet that, like, and the fruitiness in there, I'm not the biggest fan of it at all. It is a good performer, which I guess is good for the clubs, but Armani Code Profumo I'm a little bit more tolerable of. I don't love it again. Like, I think 1 million Privé is better than it, but I'll probably go with AC Profumo over Ultramall, just for me personally. I know it is kind of smells very similar to all these other ones, like 1 million, Eros a little bit got the Tonka vibe, but I think Tonka, at least in my experience, has worked very good in that sort of night out clubbing scenario. And it is pretty good performance as well. So I think AC Profumo is going to be the one for me.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
Brad with the clash. The clash again.
Another tie.
Man,
It's like,
I'm always the
you ever played
tiebreaker.
Justice
Dang,
2?
dang, 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 dang.
When there's a clash, this is what that is. And then Timmy's like the tiebreaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a big fan of the original Armani, and once the code came out, I was a little disappointed because I had a lot of expectation for it.
The Code Profumo?
Yeah, when the Code Profumo came out, I was like disappointed because I loved the original, and I just wish they made the original stronger. So I was disappointed. I love Ultramall, so it's a really easy answer for me. Code Profumo is just very sweet. It's a lot more sweet than Ultramall is on my skin. I would easily go with Ultramall.
So in this case, you'd rather wear the OG Armani Code or Feb de la Sierras when it comes to what Armani Code Profumo is trying to be?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I can see.
I have them both. I own them both. So I still prefer Ultramall.
But again, these are both really quality fragrances, guys.
Yes, they are. If you go into the club, you cannot go wrong with both of them.
Don't get twisted. Yeah.
They both perform very, very well. So don't think that one is bad. This is just our preferences. They're both great fragrances.
Oh man, yeah, no, it's crazy though, because like again, Armani Code Profumo is like still very good. It caught me off guard. It wasn't what I wanted, But then again, I can't be surprised either because the Tonka craze of 2015, 2016 was so real. It was
real.
Everything was coming out Tonka, like everything is coming up Tonka.
Muger Galone, Tonka.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
No, you mean pure Tonka.
Pure Tonka.
Yeah.
Yeah, pure Tonka. That dropped, and then that dropped, and F Dizzle dropped, and then good lord, man, Tonka all day.
Yeah.
Every day.
I got a good question here. First, I thought it was funny is Kyle was saying hashtag Manny caught a whiff of the pear. I don't know if you saw that, Manny. That cracked me up.
Yeah.
It'd be a meme. I'm gonna.
Yo, do not
Yes.
hashtag that.
That's like a long hashtag too. That'd be funny. So specific. Caught a whiff of that pear.
Yo, shout out to Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Oh man.
So
much.
I saw a pretty good question. What fragrance disappointed you this year so far? So like a new fragrance release 2017 has disappointed you. For me, a big disappointment was Dior Sauvage Very Cool Spray.
Why would you be disappointed in that? You had expectations?
Not really, but it was like I'm just disappointed in Dior in general that they've sunk to the point where now they're just releasing pretty much a body spray deodorant level of an already body spray deodorant type fragrance.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to be an avant-garde brand who's focusing on making unique fragrances against the grain. They've sunk.
They've made everything safe because they have to, because Dior like literally was doing artsy stuff until Sauvage dropped.
Yeah.
Like name one non-generic fragrance men's wise that Dior dropped until Sauvage.
Can't really do it.
I mean, like if we want to go there, Dior Homme Cologne, Dior Homme Sport, that stuff was dope. But like, when it comes to like that modern day generic type stuff, Sauvage drop, and again, like it changed the game for them. They're like, we have to do this to every line, so we're gonna discontinue all the challenging stuff from every line. Oh, Sauvage Parfum gone. Even Dior Homme Sport gone because it was too challenging of a sport fragrance, which I get, because why would you put iris in a sport fragrance? I get that.
Yeah.
But like they killed everything.
Interesting. I think that's why they put it in there.
Yeah, but you're not wearing Dior Homme Sport 2012 to the gym.
I know. Same with CH Men Sport though. It's not really a sporty fragrance. It's sandalwood.
It's such a fraudulent name, then.
I know.
Yeah. So they didn't go fraudulent this time. They made an actual sport fragrance, which I respect. But yo, Brad, you're right, man. VCS sucks.
Yeah.
VCS is ass, bro. If you buy that can of Axe for like, whatever as MSRP, you're a soldier. You're out here representing.
And you saw Jeremy, he sprayed it for like 1 minute and it was gone, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, that was crazy too. I don't know if I would have ever done that. Like 1 minute of straight spray. It's crazy.
Dude, we should all do that and we'll make like a compilation of it.
Find the most crowded, popular spot possible and just 1 minute unloaded.
Team top 5.
Spray.
Yeah. What's it called actually? What was I gonna say? Yeah, if I had to pick a very disappointing release of 2017, if I had to pick one, Cryptomint by.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh man, you took mine.
I didn't take yours. I said it first. Oh. Yo, real talk. That stuff was just done too similarly and sent stages.
You could put toothpaste on your neck.
I don't think it gets as bad reviews if Ultra Zest didn't come out first, to be honest.
Yeah. Ultra Zest just outshines it.
Ultra Zest is a better scent regardless of when it was released. But like I feel like the hate it's getting is Pure Shot level, I think.
Yeah.
And I said Pure Shot, not Pure Energy. That is Pure Shot. Y'all just changed the name because Pistorius like run and did that, Like if you guys know what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys know the story of why Pure Shot is called Pure Shot. But Pure Shot is called Pure Shot initially because it was like a shot of energy. And then the face of Pure Shot was Oscar Pistorius, who of course shot and killed his girlfriend. So they had to change the name from Pure Shot to Pure Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dead serious. That's what happened.
Terrible. Wow. I didn't know that.
Real talk. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That's nuts.
Damn.
That is nuts. But yeah, I don't think Cryptomint is I don't think either of those fragrances deserve that kind of bad publicity. It's just unfortunate for Cryptomint to be released after Ultrazest. I think that's just
set a standard that's hard to beat. In my
really,
opinion,
yeah, it's such a fun fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I get that.
For me, the worst release of 2016. Oh man. Fuck. What are the releases? There's so many releases.
None of them really been like standoutish, you know. They've all
not really
kind of
like
blended together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The worst release of 2017. I really cannot decide, really. One of my least, but because Manny took my Kryptonite, I was gonna say Kryptonite. I hated that. Now I can't decide one. I'll just go with the same answer as Kryptonite. I really can't think of anything else. Kryptonite just didn't do it for me. It really did not. Like because like Manny said, I had Ultracess in mind. You know.
We all wanted to like it. Don't get me wrong, guys.
Yeah, we all wanted to. Really.
There's one of those houses that you just cheer for, and like we really wanted to like it. I've talked to each of you about this fragrance before its release, and we were hyped for it.
Yeah,
we were like, this is gonna be cool. Another fresh summertime Mugler, Amen fragrance. It's about time, and then it's whack. We didn't want what you wanted. Like, no, we're not like cheering against Mugler. No one is.
No,
you know. It's just it's just like it's unfortunate, you know. It just wasn't. Yo, shout out to Ashton though. I know he likes it.
Yeah.
All right, last question of today. Let's see if I can find out last.
I don't know about you guys, but my chat section is like saying a 505 server or a 500 internal server error.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. I think that's our cue.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's still going, really.
Yeah, because you're the host, fam.
The control room.
So you do the last question because we can't see everything.
All right.
Can't see anything.
Okay. Let's see.
USA.
Really
USA.
All right. This is an easy question because there's really no other questions I can see. They say, why you call yourself Team Top 5 when there's only 4 of you?
That's a good question. We're working on that.
Yeah, it is.
To be honest,
we're working on a 5th member, but we're not really in a hurry to find a 5th member. We're really, really selective and looking. So that would be my
Top
answer.
5 is more of a reference not to the amount of people in it. But it can be any member. I mean, any amount. But we picked a name because, well, like I remember coming up with it, and everyone was cool with it, and I'm glad everyone was because there's like this contingent of people within the community that just feel like, you know, the top 5 list or top 10 list is saturated. Yeah. So it's just our way of just saying, hey, you know, we're going to hold this L if you want to look at it in that standpoint. But we're not going to look at it that way because we're having fun making these videos and we're having fun being, you know, in each other's company. So that's why we're going to stick together. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it's all about. I think there's like, you know, various sects in any in any giant community. But I don't know. I think we're proud of the work we've done. You know, I know Brad works really hard. Tim works really hard. Ashton works really hard, and I work hard when I actually release something. But you know, I mean that's pretty much it. And we're also like-minded in the production field as well. You know, to be able to come at it from a standpoint with other people who empathize with the production process. It's not easy, guys. You know, sometimes, you know, like we all have a routine now and we've nailed it, but to get there in the first place and to continue innovating with other people makes it a lot more worthwhile and fun, I think.
Yeah, like we have way like a lot of people in the future.
For sure.
So yeah, we're just gonna keep growing. We're not gonna stop at 5 for sure.
It could be Team Top 10 eventually, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or on some Rogues 08 style, Team Top 20. Who knows? You know? You know, shout out to Rogues. We love you, man. Love you. I had to. I'm sorry. I love.
Of course.
Marc-Andre Robitaille. That's my guy.
All right, guys, Today's the longest live stream. It's 3.5 hours already. It's really because like we only had 2 at the beginning. We were like stalling on time.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sorry about that.
No, dude, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Do you guys have obligation?
Wait, where's Ashton?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Didn't you? Yeah. Why did you
Just
take
family
him?
stuff.
Why did you take him?
Yeah. Where'd he go?
We miss you, Ashton. We'll be back on his channel,
Your channel next week.
next week.
So yeah, guys, live stream number 5 on Gents channel next week, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And thank you for watching and staying with us throughout this time. I'm sorry, it's kind of a weird live stream today, but we made it work. Thanks to you guys with all your awesome questions. And if you don't know everyone's channels yet, all links are down in the description below. There's TRIPLEINC, there's Mandy from Cascade, and there's Gents, who's not on the screen right now, but you guys all know who he is. And there's myself. If you guys don't know me, I don't know how you got to my channel. All right, guys. See you guys next week, and peace out. Bye.
Peace.